Yeah, you're hanging on to the other side. I'm hanging on to my sanity. What the fuck, dude? I swear, every day, guys, that I get news together, I just wonder, guys. I wonder what the fuck is actually going on in our world. Like, why are we having to talk about some of these things, chat? Honestly, I don't fucking get it sometimes. I don't fucking get it. Hello, guys. Good morning. Happy Sunday. I hope you guys are doing incredible. Oh, there's always something to talk about, that's for sure. Yo, what's up, Chatham? Oh, somebody else new here. Welcome in, guys. It's great to see you all. I hope you're having a fantastic, amazing morning so far. Let me tell you, though, we have breaking Vtuber news. We always have breaking Vtuber news, but hit it on me if we actually got breaking Vtuber news. I don't mean they want to talk about it becomes a trim. At least Silvervale had good news. Yeah, what's going on with Silvervale? You wanted 15 minutes, or is it, or a different time? What do you mean, sweetheart? Yikers. Oh, God, what's going on now? Please don't put yikers in my stream. Yeah, what's going on with Silvervale? I know that she said, she had a, oh, Silvervale is the breaking news. The timer being low now. So, oh, got you. Yeah, we can put that, at 15 minutes. That's fine. So, funny enough, actually, you say that. I was looking for, no fucking way. That's great. Yo, seriously. Syrian, thank you for the 10, dude. Thank you so much. I mean, oh my God. What a crazy announcement. Okay, we will definitely talk about that. That's amazing, actually. Wow. Full fucking circle. That's crazy. Syrian, thank you so much for the 10, dude. I appreciate you so much. Hello, all these new wonderful faces. Welcome in. We got to talk about a crazy situation today going on with a VTuber who has allegedly been doxxed, and from this doxing, lost their job, allegedly. So we're gonna take a look at that. Yes, banana. It's not the golden banana, though. It's not the golden banana. I see you. Thank you so much. But now I'm feeling a little woozy. Do not tell me there's a treasure trade. Do not tell me there's a treasure trade. I swear to God, do not tell me there's a treasure trade. I just want to get the eat out of the way while we were goofing off. Hell yeah. Banana, let me get a banana, chat. Are you fucking kidding me? I fucking hate my life so much. Is it something I'm getting in today? I don't know. I like how when they get bigger, they actually just absorb the googly eyes. Like, they're just gone. Yo, Shatterjack, thank you for the 5, dude. I appreciate it. This moonwalk looks a little weird, but you know what's it? Are you serious? Why, God? Why? We were so close. We were so close. Oh my God. Mods, will you do an announcement? Let the Discord know that we're in a treasure chain. Oh my fucking Christ. I'm flipping out, bro. I'm flipping out. No, I had 1 hour left. You're telling me that a treasure chain is coming in? Nah, it's okay, guys. It's okay. Demon Beef, thank you for the 5. Thank you so much for the 5, Demon Beef. I appreciate you, man. Thank you, everybody, for all the subs. Demon Beef, thank you for the 5. Punish Snake, thank you for the resubscribe. Shaka, thank you for gifting a sub. Shadow, Dragon, thank you for the 5. Man of Style, thank you for resubscribing. Kuro, thanks for resubscribing. And Syria, thank you for the 10 as well. Guys, chill the fuck out. What's going on with you? Yo, what's up, Brandon's World? How are you? Are we having a good one, Syria? You should have kept streaming yesterday. It seems fuck. I should have. Dark, thank you for the 5 as well. Fuck, dude, I should have kept streaming yesterday. Why did I make this mistake? What's up, Prague? How are you, Syria? I thought your name was Prague. It's P-Dog. My bad. Like, I can't read. I'm a VTuber. What the fuck do you want me to do, bro? So, chat, I gotta tell you, this thing we're gonna talk about, I do have some exclusive information.
Hoping we won't get a treasure train, chat. Gets a treasure train.
the clutchness of that is nuts. Now, I would enter into the collab, and it being, anniversary collab, that would have been mean. I agree as well. Plus, dude, there was, like, so many people in that collab. I don't think I would have really been able to entertain you guys properly, so yeah, that's what I'm saying, Dex. Isn't it like hilarious, actually? Or fucking, you know, Bongo Cat out here as well. I don't actually think, I don't think I've ever seen. Let's do a little research, chat. You guys want to do some research?
You know what to do.
Yeah, let's do some research. Let's do some research. I don't think I've ever actually seen the side profile when they're like Bro, that's insane. That's too much boob, chat, guys. Look, I'm just gonna tell you something. You don't need that much boob in your life, okay? Yeah, you get a reduction. Less boob is good boob. Just gotta get to day 670. 670. 6-7. Dude, if we actually got to fucking day 6-7, I would cry. Yeah, I could not imagine having that much boob IRL. I think I would die. All boobs are good boobs. I mean, all boobs are good boobs, but smaller boobs are better for the back, okay? Quick question, how long does a VIP redeem last? It lasts until the subathon is over, Zany. Oh, wait, the redeem, I'm sorry. The redeem is forever. Yeah, the redeem is forever, so unless, okay, so I did have to remove some VIPs not too long ago, but there were people that don't show up to stream anymore, and it was 4 years ago. Yeah, the AirPod build, you know how I do. Yeah, overflowing in boobs is the way I want to go out. I mean, is it? That's how I want to go out too. Look, I'm bi. I get it. Yo, Napalm, congratulations on the VIP. Can we get some love to Napalm for an amazing redemption? Congratulations, sweetheart. Like I said, VIP is not easy to get, and you have been such a great supporter. 200,000 points, chat. That's nothing to scoff at. Thank you so much. Luca and Milla, yeah. You just want to go out smothered in someone else's boobs. Exactly. I mean, I think we all want that, don't we? Welcome to the club, Napalm. Let's go. You guys are part of the VIP club, which actually doesn't really mean that much, but I mean, hey, it's something, right? You get a badge. Yeah, it's pretty cool. So today, chat, we are going to be discussing a VTuber who's allegedly been doxxed. Well, not allegedly doxxed. They were doxxed. But allegedly they have lost their job because of this doxing, chat. And this has to do with the VTuber we've talked about on their channel before. Somebody might know. Their name is Vexmilk, chat. It's surrounding them. We're gonna talk about it. Well, alrighty then. Fuck you guys too. So we are gonna be. Flapper, why do you hate me, bro? Why do you hate me? Flapper, why do you hate me? Why do you hate me? Why do you do this to me, Flapper? Damn it, thank you so much for the 100 gifted subbies. Bro, what the Let's get a Whapper W in the chat, please.
Google Doc.
God damn it, dude, I'm never leaving. Google Doc. That's literally it. Every time I get a fucking Google Doc, I'm like, fuck, dude, fuck. That's only 2 hours. That's fine. I'll stream 2 hours today. We'll knock it down to 0, guys. No big deal. That's fine. I don't even care. That's practically nothing. 2 hours. Bada bing, bada boom. I'll knock that shit out. No problem. Easy peasy. Thank you so much for the 100 gifted subs. Come on, guys. Let's get some chaos and celebration. Please, guys. Yeah, I gotta say, L for Vexmilk. Absolutely. Yes, Kinga, I'm already doing that on fucking
100
Tuesday.
Gifted now. We really
God damn
are
it.
doing Elden
We're
Ring
already
there,
doing that on
fisted
Tuesday.
right.
And I want to fucking die because of it. I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm so fucked. Here's the schedule for next week, chat. Yeah, Dark Souls Bare Fist only coming up on Tuesday. We're going to do Frostpunk 2. On Thursday, news. We have a collab on Friday with Super Battle Golf. Reacts tomorrow as always. What the fuck, dude? I'm cooked. I'm actually so fucking cooked, dude. How am I going to do Bare Fist only, dude? How am I going to do this? I should have made the goal higher. Why do I agree to this? I fucked myself, chat. I'll admit it. I'll admit it. I fucked myself, guys. Being honest, I feel bad for both Vex and the other guy. Me personally. Watch people Hanzo. I mean, I'm gonna be honest. Vexmilk should not have put that up. 100% should not have put that up. Now, we'll see. I think there is a bit of misinformation. So, I do have some exclusive stuff to share with you that nobody else has. So I am going to share that with you guys today, but I think we'll clear up just a little bit of stuff. Not Vexoria, but Vexmilk. Thank you so much, Shanka. Hope I said it right. Shanka, thank you for the 5 gifted, dude. I appreciate you so much. Everybody, thank you so much. Well, I don't think it's anybody's fault necessarily, but I don't know. I think people assume stuff. And Kirsch actually made a tweet, and part of this tweet is actually incorrect, which is what I want to clear up. We're going to talk about that. Shanka, thank you so much, dude, for all the gifted sub. Thank you, everybody, for all the gifted sub. Guys, I just want to tell you, it's okay to let the subathon in, guys. I mean, you know, 462 days, that is incredible. We can just wrap it up here, guys. That's great. Yeah, we got really far, guys. Huge W, we can just walk away, you know, give each other a high five, stop poking me, and just have a great day, guys. You know, just call it a day, guys. Call it a day. The Elden Ring dance. Let's see Elden Ring dance. I'll do a flip for you. Is that good enough? How about no? That's exactly what pops in my head, car game. Absolutely wild. So we're also going to be talking about, of course, the story that I mentioned to you. We're also going to be talking about, of course, other things going on within this as well. A little bit of graduation, some news around Ironmouse, a lot of news around Ironmouse. We're also going to be talking about Doxxed. Doxxed said a naughty word, chat. He said a naughty word, so we're going to talk about that. A lot of news I haven't been able to really get. Why are you making me short, bro? We're going to be talking about a lot of news I haven't been able to get to for some time. So kind of a catch up, a little bit of stuff about Vtblacklists, and of course this main story that I have been talking about. Way to go, guys. Now I'm fucking short. You know, I became a Vtuber to escape the fact that I have to be short IRL, and you're making me short again. What the fuck is your problem? Yeah, Doki said a bad word by accident. She didn't know, though. It's actually a really funny clip. I'll show it to you guys. Yeah, it's actually really, really funny. Wow, what a huge announcement from Silvervale. That's wild. Lori, accurate Lori. Just standing in my seat, just like, hello. What's up, Kibi? How are you? No, I'm kidding. I don't know what she said. Don't worry, I got you. This is what Fenari goes through. Is Fenari really short, too? Look, a short girlie's got to stick together, right? We gotta stack up on top of each other so we can sneak into the movie theater. You know, like, guys, thank you so much for the level 13 fucking hype train. That is wild, guys. Thank you so much, guys. Absolutely nuts. We're talking about Vex Milk. Yep. Yeah, we're talking about Vex Milk. Oh my god, wait, I'm taller than somebody. Yes. Yes. It finally happened. I'm taller than somebody. Dreams do come true. Wow, guys. I would like to thank my parents for giving me the genetics to be taller than one other person in the world. Let's go. I'll show you in a bit, Lazy. I'll show you in a bit. Thank you guys so much. Wapper, thank you for the 100 gifted subs.
We went from an
Thank you guys so much.
elara on the shelf to an elara on her booster seat.
Okay, no lie, Kuro. I probably need a booster seat. Let's be real. Okay, so yesterday, chat, I had the greatest moment happen to me yesterday. So, who here has seen K-pop Demon Hunters? Type 1 in chat if you've seen K-pop Demon Hunters. I think most of you have, right? But I'm sure a lot of you really, really enjoyed K-pop Demon Hunters, right? Yes, Volcano, we're going to talk about it, sweetheart. So a lot of people here have seen it. You like it, right? Well, the problem with K-pop Demon Hunters is there's no merchandise. It's like impossible to find, right? Well, yesterday, chat, after I got done with my collab, he and I went out to go shoe shop for her because she needed new shoes for work. And we actually went by a place called Box Lunch. Box Lunch is kind of like, I don't know, it's like a Hot Topic, but like better, basically. And they actually had K-pop Demon Hunter merchandise. Like, I'm talking like shirts and all kinds of like really nice stuff. They had like a really nice jacket. So Ian got the jacket. Yeah, but they have, yeah, you like Box Lunch? I love Box Lunch. So anyway, they have a bunch of K-pop Demon Hunter stuff. So we were fucking freaking out because we were like, what the fuck, dude? We love K-pop Demon Hunters. But there's been no apparel, really, besides like t-shirts. They had nice stuff. So if you like K-pop Demon Hunters, like Box Lunch, go check it out. Yeah, it was really cool. But we went shopping yesterday a little bit. We went and got dinner at this place, but it kind of wasn't that great. We heard good reviews. It kind of sucked. But it rained so hard, chat. I mean, it was like, doop, doop, doop. I do have exclusive information, Crow, and I'm going to share that with you once we get to that part. Yes, I do have some exclusive info. I'll just share with you about the Vex Milk stuff. Yep, I got you, sweetheart. Don't worry. I got official movie novelization for the movie. Nice. I didn't even know they sold that. That's cool. The only promotional thing they had was Happy Meals collab. Exactly, TJ. There's not a lot of stuff. But dude, once I found some a box lunch, I was so happy to have so much stuff. This was so much Rain Savage. Like, you had to stay in the restaurant like extra long because it was just so bad. It was like Florida weather, you know. I really hate to ask this because my chronically anxious and depressed ass. It's really hard to avoid online drama on the internet, but what are these YouTubers being blacklisted from exactly? Oh, you're talking about the Vtblacklists. Vtblacklist is their Twitter page, and they report on certain people that do really, really horrible stuff, normally criminal activity. Yeah, we're gonna take a look because they have some new reports as well. Just kind of update on a couple things. Yeah, they're kind of like a resource page. I mean, you can take it or leave it with the info on there, but I feel like for the most part they've been pretty on top of it. There has been some instances where people are kind of like, I don't really know if this is like the best. They made one post, they took one down one time, so I don't know. I'll go through it and you can tell me what you think. I'm gonna get 2 to CD soundtrack for K-pop Demon Hunters, 1 for me and another one for my brother. That's pretty cool, actually. Yeah, that sounds sick. I just haven't been able to find much merchandise for it, which is like the biggest problem because I love K-pop Demon Hunters. Yeah, because we went and saw it in theaters even when it was doing the tour around. Nonetheless, job terrible, doxing does suck. Curly, thank you for the 23 months, sweetheart. Doxing does suck, but to lose your job out of this situation, I mean, this is a legend, right? They said that they lost their job. I don't think we've seen any, like, hard proof of that, right? Other than their word, which is fine, right? I mean, I don't know this person, so I don't really know if it's true or not. But I guess for the sake of reporting, we'll say it's true, right? They lost their job apparently because of this information. So we certainly got to look at it. We'll dive into everything. I have a lot to share with you about it. I'm gonna do some exclusive information that I think will be very important to the overall narrative because I do see some misinformation going around that I would love to correct and at least put out there, so that way people can just know a little bit more about what's going on. And come to their own conclusions. But yeah, the streamer is saying they lost their job over this doxing, which I haven't seen any hard proof of that. But for the sake of this, we're gonna assume that it is true, and take their word right. I don't really have a reason not to believe them. I just don't know them. That's the problem. It wasn't alleged. It happened. Someone in Vexmil community called this workplace and reported with false information. Ryugami, is that? Let me ask you: is that confirmed? Yeah, do we have a confirmation that person called and reported? Okay, so you have a recording of the phone call, or you have that relative information, right? Because if you do, please, I would love the link to that. Yeah, if you have that information, I've been looking for that, right? Like the phone call or that kind of stuff, right? Right, and that's what I'm saying. All we have is the testimony, right? Going by what, I don't know if you've seen this as well, Ryu, but going by what has been put out there, we also have a testimony from the person that said that they were going to do it, said that they didn't do it. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm saying, right? Yeah, the testimony that shows that person said it was about him as well. So there's a lot of information, right, Ryu? I'm gonna try to clear all of it up because, again, there's a lot. I feel like a lot of people are talking about one thing. There's also a lot of surrounding information, right? So we're going to discuss it all. But yeah, I'm looking for the hard proof on a few things. I haven't received that yet, but I've reached out to certain people to try to get that information as well. So yes, I know we have his testimony, but we also have another person's testimony as well. So we have to see, right? Have you seen that Rev is still trying to smear Muchin? I don't keep up with Rev anymore. I'm after them one kick streamer lied about Mousy's fans getting him fired. Just this week, we probably should be looking for more info. Exactly. Like, don't take my looking for more information as like disbelief. I'm doing my role, right, as a VTuber news person, right? I'm just trying to find all the information, and I think that's what everybody would come to expect. That's what we got to do, right? Yeah, it kind of sucks. Evan kind of sucks. He's going after Vex Milk, but not a person impersonating him, which is kind of odd to me. I mean, yeah, Vex Milk fucked up. We're gonna talk about what Vex did wrong We will address that. But we also need to talk about, again, the person impersonating them. Again, just a lot of things to talk about. Vex and Advanced UG should be held accountable. I will say this, I think Advanced UG kind of handles things behind closed doors that they prefer to as well, right? So I think if we're going to do something with Vex, allow them to handle that behind closed doors, right? You know what I mean? Only false already have all the information. I don't know about all that, Darth.
He would have all the information.
I'm just doing my due diligence, right? If somebody says XYZ happened, I just, you know, I'm like, well, do you have proof for that, right? You know what I mean? I'm actually came across a video bashing Rev for smearing. I mean, look, I'm not here to talk about Rev right now. Rev has got his own problems and his own stuff going on. We can talk about Rev when it's relevant, right? I do know that Rev and Straub had this whole thing about Bali or something like that, but I don't know. I don't have a horse in that race, so I have nothing to add. I want to not only more information, but the information properly sorted out. I'm seeing it jumbled in some areas. I got you, Kage. Don't worry. I'm doing my due diligence. I would obviously love some proof from, of course, the person that lost their job, if they would be able to verify that in some kind of like, you know, paperwork, or maybe that they passed it along to their lawyer. That would be fantastic. But for the sake of us talking about it, we're going to assume that everything is absolutely true, right? So, and then we'll kind of talk about Kodiak and the other stuff surrounding it, and also what might help that the story kind of be pushed a little bit further, especially if he has some extra proof that you can bring out. That would certainly help his story as well, right? I'm assuming the person who's going around pretending to be this other guy, looking to hurt his rep. Yep, that's exactly it. The only issue is I see a lot of people blaming Vex for, I guess, forging this one email. And I don't think that is the case.
You don't want to get piled on for spreading false information before everything is confirmed.
So that's why I use the word, that's why I use the word alleged. Just because I gotta be careful, right? If I say this one thing is happening and it maybe did not 100%, or, you know, the surrounding circumstances, that would be on me for spreading misinformation, so I don't want to do that. What's up, Grimville? How are you? Breaking news over. I know, Daniel. I know. I got it right here, sweetheart. Speaking of breaking news, let's dive into it. Everybody type news, and let's talk about it, guys. How are you, Grimville? How was your stream? Sorry, I am going to be taking a lot of breaks to take a sip from my tea. My allergies are like super bad, so I'm going to try to take care of myself. But first up, chat, as always, if you've not already, make sure you type !plush, so that way you can grab up your very own Elara plushie. I'm so excited, guys. I remember you up to the end of the month to nab one up, so go and grab it, guys. Again, I don't want you to, you know, miss out on this one. It is a awesome plushie. I'm so pumped for this. I have to share this with all of you. So grab it up. Oh my God, that's what I heard, Daniel. I heard they're like hyper degenerate, and honestly, I'm kind of about that, you know. Like, I like a little bit degeneracy, you know what I mean? Mythos is always kind of a crazy, unhinged bit of a company, so I feel like it's a perfect fit for them. So anyway, go check it out, guys. Just type !plush, and you can get yours, your pre-order right now, guys. Remember, if we do sell 50, I will do double time for the subathon for an entire week, guys. So great opportunity. Had a bunch of time as well. But guys, kind of breaking news. I'm going to hop into this immediately. Looks like Silvervale is actually a partial owner of GamerSupps, chat. That is insane. What a huge announcement. He says, I'm not a partial owner. They're the most dedicated, caring people to work with. I'm incredibly honored to play a bigger role in the team that changed my life. Thank you for the amazing community that made this stream possible. Let's take a look at the video, guys. I mean, that's wild, right? That's wild. That's so cool. Congrats to her. Oh, holy 3D. Yeah, good for her. Absolutely deserved. Yeah, Silvervale rocks. I know, that's one of my favorite flavors, Ram. I love Sakura Splash. Yeah, holy 3D animation. Looks really good. I know she's had this 3D model for a while. Yes. I also love copium. That's I mean, I like copium, but I also like the flavor copium as well. I imagine she was like 1 to 5%. I've seen like 2 to 3 others own partial gamer subs. I doubt a company that big is going to be selling off. Yeah, I'm not really sure the percentage. I mean, to be honest, I don't know how relevant it is, but it doesn't matter. She is a partial owner, so there it is, chat. Very, very cool. Congratulations to, of course, gamer subs and Silvervale. Very awesome. I did not pimp. I did not. Only most of my gamer subs I get from my rep. So I kind of have specific flavors I stick to. So guys, we're going to talk about bans, suspensions. We're also going to talk about debuts, graduations, all that other stuff. We're going to dive into a little bit of corpo news, not much this year. Mostly indie news today, and of course our big stories. So first up, guys, unfortunately, Meat is having a bit of issues, guys. Meat goes on to say 6 years of content, including my first streams, and bot's gone, man. Of course, YouTube says, due to multiple copyright strikes associated with the videos below, your YouTube channel has now been terminated. Of course, Meat says, I got 2 strikes recently due to old claims. I had stopped uploading, waiting on those to pass, and I got hit with another one today. I guess I had made it a goal since the start of the year to stay on top of my bot channel. I deserve it for reacting to other people's content, though. So, please, guys, be thinking of Meat in this. I hope they're able to get their channel restored. It certainly does suck a lot. Yeah, this really, really does suck. In other news, speaking of YouTube issues, Rima is actually having an issue with a particular video. And it turns out, guys, that it has actually been delisted. I did go and check this morning to see if it was still up, or if it was restored, I'm sorry. And sadly, guys, it does look like it is still down. So let's take a look.
I woke up this morning to some rough news. The Mal video, our most popular video on the Rima highlight channel, was removed by YouTube with no warning. That video had almost 200k views, and unfortunately I won't be seeing a single cent of ad revenue from it. My editor and I are figuring out next steps. We're deciding whether to re-upload with heavier censors or just put the uncensored version on Patreon where it belongs. We have to be careful with strikes since it could affect all of our channels, not just this one.
And that's a big thing, right? Like, so if one channel goes down on YouTube, chat, all of your channels go down because you're technically ban-evading at that point. I think we talked about this with Tyga years ago, right? But Tygaholic had this problem as well. So this does really, really suck to see right here this going down.
Honestly, this isn't the first video YouTube has killed on me, and it won't be the last. I'm tired of building on a platform that can pull the rug out at any moment.
Yep, literally, Cap. One
if
goes
you've
out,
enjoyed
they all
this
go
video
out.
or anything I make, this is the moment to show it. Subscribing to my Patreon is the single best way to make sure I can keep creating freely without censorship or demonetization hanging over every upload. The full uncensored Mal video will be up on Patreon in a few hours, link below. In the meantime, thank you for your support, seriously.
So guys, I do want to add to this as well. You know, even for somebody like me, like, I'm not as big as Rima, right? But I am uploading pretty consistently to YouTube as well. And sadly, guys, you know, I've had a lot of issues with YouTube giving me false strikes, not being communicative with me, all kinds of horrible stuff. So I will tell you guys, I do have a Patreon as well. I'm trying to use my Patreon as a backup. And Rima's really inspired me to do this as well, just because you cannot count on YouTube to really get it right, guys. You really, really cannot. So please go support Rima. Really, really sucks, guys. Really sucks to see. In other news, guys, looks like Radia has actually has an impersonator going around. Radia says, if the AI voice banks made without my consent weren't bad enough, it has been brought to my attention there's scam accounts pretending to be me. If you haven't connected personally, be it an event through DMs or in VC, that account reaching out is not genuine. Stay safe. So here is that fake account, guys. Be careful. Obviously, talking about some kind of prize or something. So kind of feels like a scam already if they're going on talking about winning something. So just be careful, guys, and be careful out there. And finally, the other thing I want to mention to you is actually something that Aya went through. It's actually the same scam. Luckily, she did not get hit by it. But this is a very new, common one a lot of people are putting out there. So, so Mew Mew says, guys, if you see my account message, you please do not click any links. The situation is under control now. Every DM history has been deleted, so it's hard for me to see my message. Please stay safe and enable two-factor authentication in your accounts. Guys, you gotta... Hey, what's up, Brooke? Oh, I got a lot to bring you, and it's not just titties. Definitely a lot of news. So guys, be careful with this game. It's always talking about Mr. Beast crypto-related stuff. Don't click on any links. Don't click on the pictures. Just block these people, report them. Move on, guys, because what can happen is exactly what happened in Mew Mew. I've gotten this exact same scam. They actually ended up emptying their PayPal and bank account, guys. Please take a moment to go support Mew Mew. Absolutely horrible outcome to this whole situation, chat. That is definitely the worst thing that could possibly happen. Yeah, I've had this exact thing happen. I know one of our mods did. Ian did. I've had this exact same message sent to me as well. It's rough, guys. So please be careful. Very, very scary. Very, very scary. Exactly. I'm glad that I changed the password. I changed my password in authentication so I don't get out. Yep. Really, really make sure, guys, you have two-factor. That's what's going to save you, all right? In other news, I got some things to report on for you that are actually a little bit of, bad news and some good news as well. But first off, guys, I don't know if you knew Zachara Rose. I actually knew Zachara a little bit. I kind of seen him around, but unfortunately, guys, they did pass away. Very, very sad to hear. So, just keep their family and your friends and family in your minds right now. That really is horrible to hear. But I definitely knew them. I've seen their models around. As soon as I heard, I remembered them. I was like, that's horrible. So, really wishing their family and their friends all the best. Of course, in other news, guys, we got to check in here with WishCap, aka Aurora. Aurora's been gone for a while. Actually, Aurora drew really nice art of me. Well, they said, after battling disabling illness, after losing so much of my life, I found the courage to start again. I'm a new moon. And of course, they will be back April 24th at 6 p.m. EST, guys. So if you want to go support Aurora, it will be back very soon, which is awesome to hear. Yeah, I'm sure a lot of you remember Aurora. I believe we were in a big collab with her a couple years ago. To do some artwork of me. She's very, very sweet. Yeah, very, very sweet. I had my model mama done the same way. She thought she was contacted by Mouse, and guys came out of $40,000. Holy fuck. Damn, dude, you need to pass that story on to me. That's wild. Of course, also, guys, we have Mia, Fina Moore, and they're actually back, guys. That said, I like to fully announce that I'll be returning to streaming within the coming days. I'm uncertain whether I'll be making schedules for the time being as I ease back into it. But it is really cool to see streamers come back, especially from a break. So congratulations to Mia, and we'll see them, just around the river bend, as Pocahontas would say. They are back, guys. So let's discuss a few graduations going down, chat. First up, what I want to mention to you is Yamiko Rin actually coming here from Irium. Yamiko actually going on to say, I was honestly in a rough patch already with feelings of how I don't fit in. My own self-worth where then I designed myself as someone who didn't fit in. It made me grow to despise my design, sadly. Because of this, they're actually going to be graduating off Irium and abandoning their IP. Their graduation stream is coming up April 26th at 4 p.m. EST, guys. So if you want to go say goodbye to Yamiko, they will be graduating them. In other news as well, guys, we got to check in here with Naomi, who also is graduating. They said I'm graduating as of April 16th. It's been a long time coming, and I wanted to say goodbye before I move on to a new chapter of my life. Over the past 2 years, I met so many amazing people. I made so many memories that I will always cherish. So, guys, they are graduating as well. I wish them all the best in their future, guys. In other news as well, let's also check in here with Maria Roadkill, who says, hello, everybody. I've come to officially announce my graduation from Maria Roadkill. Much as I love my character, the Irium hours are becoming increasingly difficult to meet due to my health issues. My graduation date is May 13th, right before my birthday. So again, I wish them all the best, guys. Does look like they have a new user account name here under Riri Rabbit if you want to go support them in their future life. Of course, also, guys, we gotta check in with Mashiro. It says, I'll be concluding all my activities as of April 30th. To everybody who has supported my activities up until now, all my fans, truly, thank you very much. Though only a short time remains, I look forward to your continued support until the very end. So, I'll give them a 7 chat. They are going to be leaving. Mashiro, of course, as the genius idol VTuber, we'll certainly miss them as well, guys. Also, taking a look here at graduations, we got to talk about, yeah, exactly, TS. We got to take a look here at Komiyama Ambrose. It says, thank you for tuning in, everybody. I'll be concluding my activities on April 30th. So, again, you got about 2 more weeks to spend time with them, guys. So, certainly go check them out and give them some love as they leave the space. Of course, also, guys, we have Claire Sensei. Claire Sensei is an American VTuber affiliated with the music label Acro. They do teach English at a high school. And guys, unfortunately, they are graduating with their last date as May 17th. I ended up a bit long, but I've written down my current feelings. For the remaining 1 month, I want to make lots of memories with everybody. I'd be happy if you run together with me until the very end. So, oh, you can drop it inside of my Discord, Sprinkle. I'll take a look at it there, right? So wish everybody all the best, guys, through all of these graduations. Let's talk hiatuses for a moment. And guys, unfortunately, Small Serum is going to be taking a hiatus as well. They say, I'm announcing an indefinite hiatus for my streaming activities after April 29th. Isn't an easy decision, but it's one that feels necessary for where I am in life right now. Every stream, every message, every laugh is meant more to me than I can probably put into words or express. So we can wish full all the best, guys, and we'll be waiting for them to come back. Of course, also another one that's really sad, guys. We gotta say goodbye to Riki for a little bit. Riki says, starting March 20th, I'll be going on a month hiatus for my mental health and to handle some major IRL events in my life. I'm extremely proud of everything we've done this week and how far that we've come. I'm starting my YouTube and TikTok puppets as I've just returned, but I really need this break, so I hope you can forgive me and understand. So we will miss her so much, and we'll be waiting for you to come back. I know, I love Riki so much. I hate to see her take a break. Yeah, she said March, but she means April. And finally, guys, Strani actually giving a big update here. Strani going on to say, hi, Reeflings. I was sadly admitted to the hospital on the 13th of April. I'm very grateful to be back home and recovering. My dad is on the way over to look after me. As advised by my doctor, I am to completely cut out back on anything that can induce stress in order to avoid making things worse. It's fair to say my pedal to the metal lifestyle has caught up to me when it comes to my work for myself and Vlure. As of now, I will no longer be streaming. With the help of an editor, I will still be able to release almost all of my streaming content collabs that were originally planned. So it does look like she's going to be holding off on streaming for a while, guys. I'm going to keep you updated, but Strani put this out yesterday. So wish her all the best, guys. I know that she's going through a lot, especially with the, going to the hospital as well. That sounds very dire. So definitely give her some support, chat. In other news, some debuts you might have missed. First up, guys, we're going to talk about Bip, the birthday, who just actually debuted yesterday. And thank you, everybody, for the most incredible day on my first birthday debut subathon. So congratulations to you. And your brand new outfit looks very metal. I love it. I love the more VTubers are like leaning into the metal aesthetic. I love that. As a metalhead and metal VTuber, love that. Of course, also, guys, we have Noi, who ended up debuting their 2.0 yesterday. And here's how it looks. So cute. I love the alt colors as well. Very nice and very fluffy. Of course, also, guys, another debut that you might have missed, which is definitely not this link that I just clicked on, is Giga. You guys might remember Giga did a special collab with Mouse PI. Well, here's Giga's brand new fucking model. I love it. It looks so good. It's very goofy. It fits Fits quite well with the aesthetic of the game. I love it. Of course, also, guys, we got to give a big congratulations to OB Katie Cat and her brand new model. Fufu says, my super rock star Kamiyoshi metal waifu. And of course, here is, you know, OB Katie Cat's brand new model. Looks great, of course, with the guitar as well. I think this is her actual guitar. She has IRL. It looks fantastic. And if you missed it, OB Kitty Cat actually did release a brand new song. And of course, I'm a waifu cup, shirt, all kinds of stuff. So go check it out if you want to grab up some of these cool things. I know I love her. I love her so much. Diet cooked so hard. She really did. Yo, what's up, Mia? How are you, sweetheart? Hope you're doing okay, by the way. I saw the news. I'm sending you some well wishes, all right? Everybody send Mia some well wishes. Some debuts coming up, chat. First up, I want to mention to you, it's Amber Lee Connors. That is right. Amber Lee Connors actually putting these eyes here on the Amber Lee Vtuber. What seems like Amber Lee Connors is going to be debuting as a Vtuber. If you don't know Amber Lee Connors, here VA chat, you might know them best as Peak from Attack on Titan, but they also do a lot of other stuff as well. So very cool. Another VA coming into the VTubing world. Very reputable and well-known one. Very cool. In other news as well, guys, some debuts you're going to want to write down for your calendar. Of course, is Kara, who's doing their 2.0, coming up on the 20th of April. Let's take a look here at their teaser chat.
Camper, I found you.
Very, very cool, chat. So get excited for this one coming up at 7 p.m. CET on April 20th, chat. Also, we got to talk about Bibli, darling. Bibli actually going on to do her debut coming up on April 26th with a new model, new overlays, new emotes, all kinds of cool stuff, chat. So take a look. Oh, she was Android 18, nice. Yeah, she was also in Genshin as well. Very cool original song as well. She is absolutely cooking, chat. So get ready for this one coming up very soon. Now, guys, I got some events I want to mention to you really quick before we move on to Corpo news. First up, chat, is Ironmouse actually hosting the next VTuber Cup along with Sea-Dog and Marvel Rivals, sponsoring for a prize pool of $20,000. Holy cha-ching. Of course, that is going down May 1st. We're still looking for VTubers to join, so check the link below and sign up if you're interested. And competing, chat, very, very cool. And big congrats to anybody that takes part in that. I know that's going to be sick as fuck. Of course, also, Ironmouse going on to add to this, talking about her special. She's a guest panelist for Fan Festival 2026 in Anaheim for the Final Fantasy Festival. So cool, guys. And of course, this collab is very far-reaching. Ironmouse going on to talk about how she's very excited for the Final Fantasy Online stuff. Of course, she has so many hours in the game, so you know she's super ecstatic about it. But on top of that as well, does look like we have a special model in store as well. Final Fantasy saying we can't wait. And here's a little teaser of some kind of brand new model it looks like, or something in game. I'm not really sure. It's just a silhouette, but this looks very, very promising and exciting. So get pumped for what's going on with Mousy here in the future with Final Fantasy 14. Very cool, very exciting. I'm pumped, dude. I'm so pumped for her. Oh no, you mean 17.0 spoiler. Oh my god, my tea is so hot, dude. That's like, it's been cooling down for an hour and it's still like boiling hot. Okay, guys, so let's talk about a little bit of Corpo VTuber news. And then, of course, we're going to dive down and talk about some of our big stories today. First up, guys, Ninja Sanji is actually debuting a bunch of brand new talents. Actually, 8 new talents, guys, coming up on the 21st through the 22nd. Let's take a look at what's going on. Yeah, very nutty, chat. Very nutty. Apparently, this is like Very gaming heavy group. Oh, we'll see how that goes. Ninja Sanji kills it on the JP side, Chrome. Yeah, they're a really, really big deal on the JP side. Yeah, very Danganronpa, you're right. I mean, all of them look really great. I like her design a lot. I bet they have to, the shots will pay for themselves. Yeah, exactly, Nan. What they do is they get enough subscribers on YouTube to get a play button, and then they use those to hold up the yacht. Yeah, it's like their flotation device that's built in. It's all made out of the YouTube play buttons. So, of course, here are all the talents, guys. You have Onotora, Kuri, Okonami, Sindri, oh god, I lost my spot. Sukarhara, Mikogami, Rayon, and Rina. So these are all the brand new talents, guys. Very cute. Which one is your favorite, chat? Let me know. Yeah, Riku needs that extra yacht, right? And of course, in case you missed it, guys, Scarlet debuted her brand new racing outfit. Absolutely fucking glorious. Look at this thing, chat. It looks so good. I love this so much. Very cute, man. Not even cute, very sexy. I love it. Yeah, very, very hot. Why is Pippa trending? Probably because her bunny died. Yeah, her I don't know if you guys saw this, her bunny died. Somebody mishandled, like, taking care of it. It was really sad. Yeah, it was really, really sad. Somebody really fucked up. Continuing here, guys, yeah, I didn't put that on my news. But yeah, so basically she left it with somebody, right? They were kind of worried about the health, and she asked if they needed to take it to the vet. The person kind of said no, and then ended up passing away. Yeah, so Pippa's really upset about it. Rightfully so as well. That's probably why she's trending, by the way. Yeah, that's probably why she's trending. Just throwing it out there. So anyway, guys, let's go take a look here what's going on with Hololive. And I got some good news for you guys. Hachima is back, guys. Yippee! Hachima is back. Of course, Cover Corp going on to say announcement regarding Hachima. We sincerely thank you for your continued support of Hololive Production, the VTuber agency operated by our company, as well as our affiliated talents. Elara, I'll let you take over from here. Give it to us.
We hereby report that Akai Ato, who has been on a hiatus from
the strongest
activities,
VTuber returns,
will gradually resume her activities starting today. In preparation for her return, we have held repeated discussions with Ato herself and her family, prioritizing her physical and mental well-being above all, and reached an agreement to proceed with preparations for resuming activities. As a first step, we will begin with activities within a manageable scope, such as video uploads via proxy posts, and monitor the situation closely.
They're easier into it, which is great.
Regarding the full resumption of more intensive activities like SNS updates and live streams, we will carefully assess her condition and consider the timing step by step.
I think it's definitely the best for her. In a lot of situations, when people come back, they immediately hop into it and it's bad for them. So I'm really, really happy to see that Hachima's taking it easy.
We kindly ask for your understanding that it may take some time before she fully returns to her
Don't
activities.
even joke about that, Victor!
We hope that
How
all
dare
of
you
our
put that
fans
evil on
will
me?
warmly watch over this new chapter in her journey. Furthermore, we respectfully request once again that you refrain from making direct inquiries to Ato herself or other talents regarding this matter. We sincerely appreciate your continued warm support and encouragement for Akai Ato moving forward.
We love Hachima around here, so great to see her back. And of course, guys, in case you missed it as well, she did drop a brand new original song. Wow, what a way to come back, guys. It's called Owning You. Absolutely nuts. I mean, literally just came back, guys, and it's like, so anyway, here's a new original song. Yeah, really taking it easy. We're Yomi resting out here, right, guys? Like, Yomi. I Yomi rest too. I get it, Yomi. I get it. We Yomi resting out here. In better news, guys, DreamHack is announcing all of their collaborations going on with HoloLive. Of course, we have Narissa, who is actually going to be bringing a meet and greet in a live Dungeons and Dragons one-shot to DreamHack. That sounds so fucking cool. So we have Narizzler as part of that. Of course, also we have the incredible Gigi, who will be part of this as well. Very, very exciting, guys. I think a lot of people are going to be very pumped. Yeah, DreamHack stuff, very close by, right? Of course, also you have like more Calliope, who will be, of course, on the stage at DreamHack Atlanta as well. So cool, guys. Lots of big collabs coming up for DreamHack, so let me know if you're going to make it. I would love to be a DreamHack. That's so cool. Of course, also, guys, HoloLive Meet is doing a super karaoke party, of course, in Atlanta. And, of course, we have the dynamic trio of Maury, Iris, and Bay are bringing the vocals energy in a moment. You'll want to say you were there for it. Experience it with the official DreamHack HoloLive Meet add-on ticket, unlocking guaranteed seating, guys. Of course, this is open on April 20th. So there's a special concert going on as well. Super cool to see this great collaboration between HoloLive and DreamHack. Very, very awesome. So guys, I'm trying to catch up on all my holographs. So let's go take a look here at a holograph that we might have missed. And this one is called Royal Flush, guys. Let's take a look. How are you today, Yomi? What's up? I'll take the steak right now. I'll take the steak right now. No. You're good, macroplastic. By the way, just fun fact for anybody that's ever worried about missing a major story. I will never cover a major story on a news day until we're an hour into stream. So I give everybody an hour to get here before I actually cover it. So just so you know. So if you're ever worried, you get here, you're like, oh, an hour hasn't passed, you're good. Yeah, I saw that. That one's cool. Yeah, that sounds cool, Yomi. I saw the pic. Is that how y'all feel when I smile at you, chat? Yeah, not even that window, the whole fucking town, Yomi. That town has been nuked, run over by mecha robots, exploded by missiles, like... Yeah, there's at least a 50% chance that every building is always gonna explode in a hologram. Oh my god. What is going on? And that is a normal hologram right there for you, Dapper. Because nobody knows what's going on. Nobody knows what's going on in a hologram. So you asking is on brand. I think it's the goal of every hologram to confuse you as much as possible. So let's check back in here with Luna in a video called Internet Angel. Let's take a look, guys.
If you ever smiled at us or said anything nice about us, we would look at you funny and say, who are you?
But I say lots of nice things to you.
And what have you done to the real elara?
What are you talking about? I say lots of nice things to you. Like I hate you. That's nice. Oh no, I have the hiccups, chat. Fuck. Chat, tell me how to chat. Tell me how to get rid of the hiccups. I have the hiccups. Thanks, guys. Appreciate that.
ああ、終わっちゃった。なんかどんどん画面が暗くなってきてるけど。それはナイトメアモードなのだね。元に戻したいんだけど、回復アイテムがないの？ダークネス探知の称号は永遠にネットに残るのらよ。名前がデジタルポルカナイトメアちゃんになってる。
I'm holding my breath.
とりあえず進めるか。デスゲームしかないんだけど。ナイトメアモードだからね。
That does not work, Walk. I tried that before. Okay, wait. I think it worked. I think it worked. Yeah, holding my breath. I think it worked.
誰も分かってねえじゃねえか。しかし配信はすでに始まっている。お前も分かんねえのに分かんねえ。
I'm not gonna burp. What is with y'all wanting me to burp into the microphone? Y'all are weird as fuck.
Yeah, I bet I did.
I think I got it. Holding my breath work. Thank you guys. Thank you so much. Let's go. W.
このままじゃ終わっちまうぜ。話題は運命の選択をするのだ。こんなんネットに流したら消えない傷になっちまうよ。会話デッキはリロードできるのだ。運命の選択をするのだ。こいつ中肉ばあちゃんの話しかできねえ。
We're getting these. Oh, that's me.
あちゃー。会話デッキもっといいの入れたいんだけど。じゃあこの炭鉱夫モードでいっぱい話題ドリドリするのらね。地味。
When they said minor mode, I got really, really afraid for a second, chat. Like, very afraid. For just 0.1 second, I went, what? In my head.
この話の時はこれ、あの話の時はこれ。カオスから抽出されし禁断の位置、我に流れ込んでくるぞ。うるせえなこいつ。やっとついに達したようだね。これがエンディング？モキシ道中で有名な虹色水の剥製は
I mean, I could eat the microphone.
このようなエンディングが200種類存在しておる。
And I still have no idea what happened, chat. Let's go. Amazing hologram. As always, guys. Now, I do want to talk to you guys a bit about something that's recently going on with the newer agency that I mentioned to you before. Well, I do have an update here for you about Yakuza, who is a very interesting branded Vtuber agency. They're kind of supposed to be like the Yakuza, but that's their whole thing, right? They're the Yakuza, but they're a Vtuber agency, right? So they did go on to announce that they have selected 16 applicants. You haven't heard from us. It means your application was in advance at this time. We truly appreciate the efforts. I wanted every application. Thank you again to everybody who applied. We really appreciate your time and support. And of course, the Male Gen 1 audition will be mid-2027. So quite a lot going on for them. I'm going to keep an eye on this because I think this is really cool. And I think it might turn into something very interesting, chat. Of course, also we have all the Mythos talents showing off themselves, revealing themselves from the shadows. We have Zap, who brought the thunder. Well, actually, we have Thor, of course, one of the newest talents to Mythos. We also have Freya as well. Here is Freya's silhouette. We also, of course, have Loki as well. So going in the line of with the Norse gods, I think that's really cool. So there is Loki as well. And then finally, we have Odin to round out everything else. I love the idea of this. Why are you trying to make me install the app? I think it's really cool to go down the Morse mythology side of that. Because Mythos is all-encompassing, right? It's not just, of course, like the Greek gods. It also can be the Norse gods as well. This is really cool. I love this. So, again, you got Thor, you got Freya, Loki, and Odin coming very soon. I encourage you to go check out their individual accounts because I'm going to tell you guys, they're absolutely fucking unhinged. It is so funny. It is so funny. So go check them out, guys. Very, very cool. All right. I think everybody is here, guys. So let's take a moment to talk about one of our big stories, guys. Quite a lot to talk about with this particular story. Now, I want to put this out there really quick, just to make sure we're all on the same page. So a lot of this stuff is alleged, right? There is certain stuff that is absolutely straight up just confirmed. We know it's true, right? But there is some stuff that is alleged just because we don't have hard proof. For the sake of my reporting today, when we talk about Kodiak, I'm going to assume that what happened to Kodiak is true, right? Kodiak says that they lost their job because of what happened. We don't have any hard evidence of that other than their testimony, right? Which we're going to listen to their testimony. So I just want to say that now. I'm not saying I don't believe them. I'm just saying that we don't have any hard proof, okay? We don't have like a thing that says like a document that's like, oh, like they got separated from their job or, oh, something where they're talking to their lawyer. I am waiting on that. That would be really cool to have. But of course, we don't have that yet. So I want to put that out there because a lot of people are like, well, what's going on with that? We have their testimony, and that's kind of it. So we're going to take them at their word, okay, chat? So let's go take a look here because I do want to talk about Vex Milk for a moment. The kind of history of Vex Milk. Vex Milk, you know, they kind of get pulled into a little bit of controversy sometimes. And they say some things that, I'll be honest, I disagree with. So I'll give you an example, right? When the whole thing was going down with Rev and Lala and Rev losing his Advanced GG partnership, Vex said some very inflammatory stuff. Like this message right here, chat. And I feel like this was just unnecessary. Yeah, I feel like this was way too much. So because Vex has done stuff like this as well, this has caused a lot of people to not like Vex Milk, right? Because again, very inflammatory. I mean, I trust me, I get getting pissed off, but this was way too much, right? Way too much. So I want to give you this history because when we talk about Vex Milk, right, there's gonna be people that are very like adamantly against Vex Milk, and I want to explain why that is, and it's because of this type of behavior, right? Being very outspoken. So I'm just giving you a little backstory, a little bit of understanding. That way you guys get where I'm coming from, right? So, Vex Milk decided to post this message. Now, guys, I'm going to be censoring all of this information that is doxing irrelevant, guys. So, want to make that very clear. You're not going to see that on the stream. You shouldn't go be looking for it, etc., right? But Vex made a post here, and if you ever see this red, guys, this red means that it is somebody's private information, whether it's their name, their birth date, etc., whatever, right? In this case, it is actually their real IRL name, and Vex posted this onto social media. So let's go take a look. This is a deleted tweet where Vex says, just post this email that's from Kodiak_VT to Vex Milk Business. Hey Vex, I just want you to know that you will make a great grape victim since you like to whore yourself out. There's one thing you deserve, it's getting graped and having... I really don't want to read that. Do yourself a favor and unalive yourself now. It's a damn shame cancer has not taken you out yet. And of course, adds this in here as well. So here's the thing, chat. Absolutely horrible email, by the way. Absolutely disgusting, deplorable email, right? This is 100% not okay. We can all agree to that, right? Well, here's the thing about this, right, chat? Apparently, this person, Kodiak_VT, is an impersonator using Kodiak's name and image, using these emails as well, to send these really vile, disgusting things. They are being impersonated, and that sucks, right? Because you're being impersonated. You think it's it's actually reflecting on you. This is really fucked up. And not only somebody's impersonating you, but they're sending this stuff as well. So here's the problem with all this, right, chat? Number one, the person who's impersonating is absolutely awful, right? They are straight up a horrible person, right? I don't think that Kodiak has done anything in regards to sending these emails. Again, it is some kind of impersonator, right? But what I do want to point out is this information right here. Vex posted this, Vex Milk posted this on social media with their name inside of it. And that is the problem that we are going to be talking about today, chat. So whether purposeful or accidental, you unfortunately doxed somebody, right? You shared their private information, you put their name in there, and you tied it to their identity. And again, whether you meant to or not, you still doxed them. You posted this on social media, and this was able to get traction, kind of got circulated. This has informed people of who somebody is, right? And that's a problem. You've contributed to that fact. So I want to stop here for a moment, chat. How do y'all feel about this before we continue? I think we're all going to agree that Vex fucked up by posting this on social media, right? Don't get me wrong. I understand that you want to call this person up, etc. I understand that. you should probably report this to whoever you can, things like that. But you didn't have to post this part as well. You could have blanked that out, cut it, whatever. So I think that this right here is definitely, this caused a problem, right? You have perpetuated someone's personal identity and tied it to who they are. You doxed them, right? I'm gonna get why she reacted as she did, but she still went too quick at it. Exactly. Like, I understand her wanting to post it and be like, yeah, like, this is horrible. But at the same time as well, to add to this, you can't include the personal information, right? You went too heavy-handed. You should have cut it or censored it, right? So that's where you messed up, right? However, chat, there is a bit more to this as well. So now we're gonna get into where things get really, really heavy, chat. So there was somebody that commented on their stuff called Mother Vanderden. Mother Vanderden. He said, I'm pretty sure I found his job and stuff. Give me his sign and I'll handle it, Vex. Posting with her actual name in there was a bad move, to say the least, absolutely. So this is now where we're gonna get really heavy-handed, chat. So this is somebody saying, I'm pretty sure I found it. I'll handle it, Vex. I will go out and report them or whatever, right? Now, let's be clear, chat. This does not confirm that they did that, right? This says I have the intention of doing this, but this doesn't prove that they actually went through and did this, okay? Let's be clear about that, because I know what's going on. You were like, oh, you posted this, you reported them, right? We don't know that for sure. But there are a lot of coincidences that don't look very good, and we're gonna talk about that as well. So this blows up, chat, because Kirsch actually decides to post about it, right? And that's a good point. I will bring that up as well. I do want to point out that Bex fucked up by posting the information, but Bex also was not the one that reported this person IRL, right? Did not go to their job, etc., right? This is somebody else. So let's make sure we put those things into the right baskets, right? So Kirsch goes on to say, are you actually kidding me? Bex Milk, you're beyond a disgusting individual, and I hope you get the psychiatric help you need. You don't make up some fake-ass spoofed email to defame someone, get pity points for it online, and then go after their fucking job. I know you probably felt the power trip from getting Reverend's job cut from Advanced UG, or chasing the high to harm people, but this is insanely fucked up. I do not know where to begin. This is apparently the kind of person Advanced UG wants as a partner over creators who actually made the money, and didn't actively try to get other creators dropped from sponsors for their IRL jobs. Fuck everyone who supports this kind of shit, and I hope lawsuit gets rightfully served of Vex, and two other scumfuck coordinating into his company for wrongful termination. So let's talk about this. Let's break this down, right, chat? So you don't make some fake ass spoofed email to defame someone, get pity points for it online, they go after their fucking job. I'm gonna come back to this one because it's important. I know you probably felt the power trip after getting your Reverend's drop cut from Advanced GG. I'm gonna be honest, I don't think that was really Vex. Like, I know she added in some inflammatory stuff, but I mean, that was between Rev and Advanced GG, so I don't really think that Vex did that, right? As far as like partner and stuff like that, I do think that Advanced GG needs to have a conversation with her for sure. Spreading around doxing information is very harmful, and also on top of that, it also is harmful to, by association, right? But I do want to point this out, chat. And this is where I'm going to step in with some exclusive information. You don't make up some fake-ass spoofed email to defame somebody, get pity points right online, they go after their fucking job. So this is kind of putting a narrative out there that Vex spoofed the email to defame somebody, got pity points right online, and it went after their job. I'm going to tell you right now, guys, this isn't true. I'm going to share with you why that's true, because I actually have from an anonymous source, so don't ask me, an anonymous source, chat, that has reported to me that they received a very similar email from a very similar email address back on January 27th, chat. So let's go take a look. Kodiak BT. But this is another email as well. KodiakVT@proton.me. Now, I did go and check with some people that actually know Kodiak a little bit better. Kodiak, that is not his email either. That's not his actual email either, chat. So I'm gonna put this out there now. It seems like we have at least 2 email addresses that are being used to impersonate this person, right? But again, I want to show you this because I don't think that, in good faith, right? I don't think that Vex spoofed the email, right? I do think that, you know, Vex fucked up with the doxing 100%. Of course, we have, I guess this is the same impersonator. I don't know. But this happened back in January 27th. So there's a history of this. You know, somebody doing this for a long time as well. They say, you deserve to get raped. I hope it happens. The day it happens, I will laugh. Never bring up Rev Says Desu ever again. You deserve to get raped after talking to Rev Says Desu like that. And I can't wait for that day to happen so I can point and laugh at your stupidity. Don't ever mock this again, or I'll be the one to give you, I mean, again, this is horrible. All vile stuff, right? But this does show that there is a long, month-long history, what at least, actually, almost exactly 3 months of a history of this person using multiple emails to push this stuff out there, right? So it's not just under this one email that we saw, the Kodiak_VT, it's also under this one. And I don't believe that Vex Milk, you know, went and spoofed this as well, because this happened back in January as well. So we can go in and dismiss that part that Kier said. Vex did not spoof anything, right? This is coming from, you know, some kind of, I don't know, whoever this is, some hateful person. Now, I think I have a decent idea of where these people came from, and I'm going to share that with you in a little bit, chat. Yeah, but there's a history of this person getting impersonated in multiple ways, multiple months, multiple emails, right? Yeah, I'm sure Rev wouldn't support it, but nonetheless, I'm showing you this because I'm going to tell you, hey guys, there's a history of this person impersonating Kodiak under multiple emails, right? So I don't believe that, again, that Vex is spoofed to email to defame somebody, right? So there you go. So anyway, let's go take a look here, because what I do want to talk about also is Kodiak coming up with his testimony of what happened, chat. So Kodiak goes on the record here to say that he lost his job because of what happened. So let's discuss. Let's discuss. Yeah, exactly. And Kodiak is suffering from the impersonations, right? Sure, that's a good way to put it. The issue here, guys, is Vex fucked up by perpetuating doxing information. And on top of this, guys, whoever is impersonating Kodiak is the real villain here, guys. They're the real problem. But I think I might know where these people are coming from. But anyway, let's go take a look at what Kodiak had to say about what happened to them this weekend. Yeah, here we go, guys. And I guess for me, right, I'm trying to find the connection of, you know, Vex Milk doxing, right, and he lost his job. I'm not sure if this person, again, they say this, right, and I'll show you something where they said they didn't actually do it. So we're kind of at a point where it's like, it's testimony versus testimony. So I don't know if Vex actually had somebody in their community that really went on to actually do this or not, you know? Oh, he doesn't talk in the first few moments. Yeah, he's actually muted. Sorry, I've listened to this clip like 30 times, so.
Can you guys hear me now?
There you go, guys. Sorry.
Hold on.
Yeah, but my problem is just like, okay, so you guys remember the guy that lied about, you know, Ironmouse like losing, all the backlash from Ironmouse made him lose his job. You know that guy that lied about that? That's really fucked up, right? And so it's kind of like, I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say that I believe his testimony, right? Because I don't want to believe that anybody would lie about that kind of stuff. I'm just gonna at least acknowledge that we don't have like any hard proofs yet that any of this stuff has happened, right? We have a testimony and that's it. And so I'm kind of looking for like the connection, like the hard proof. I'm just doing my due diligence, you know? I don't want to sit here and believe this person is lying about it, because I I just genuinely don't want to believe that. That's horrible, right? I want to believe that they're telling the truth, and I want to call out when people are doing bad things. And, you know, obviously I want to support this person if they've lost their job because of doxing. I mean, that's horrible, right?
So there was a whole entire update that happened with my PC, guys, so I'm sorry about that.
Yes, exactly. And that's the thing, Death. I truly believe, looking at this is also an impersonator. Both of these are impersonators, right? I believe that 100%. There's no doubt in my mind about that. Especially looking at history, who they've been messaging, etc. Yeah, they're really trying to take his name down. I do believe that. 100%.
First off, I wanted to tell you guys why the hell I just had to dip. My little sister, out of the two little sisters that I have, got into an altercation, being the deputy that she is, and she got stabbed in the right kidney. She got taken to emergency medical in Frankfurt, and they stitched her up. They stopped the bleeding.
Yeah, I'm sorry. That's the loudest I can make it, guys. That's the best I got.
She's gonna be okay. She's got like a nice 6 weeks recovery worth from it, but so I had to drop everything that I was doing on Thursday.
I will admit, guys, I've seen some controversial takes from this person, and people have pointed that out, and I think it's absolutely fair, right? I don't want to use that as a bias, if that makes sense. I really want to stick to what we have, right?
You know, take a middle of the night flight to go there.
Yeah, at the end of the day, that's a separate conversation, too.
The Frankfurt Sheriff's Department. I did know the guy from my days, so it was pretty easy remembering.
Well, and I think that's part of the harm as well, Grievous, is they put his actual IRL name in there when they send it. So that's why I'm even more inclined to believe these people are impersonating him, right? It's meant to harm, you know? So I believe he's getting impersonated 100%. And I'll show you where I think they came from.
All of his hangout spots, and yeah, they caught him. He's going to get the book thrown at him. I've been assured that from both the sheriff himself,
well, that's
and
good,
the district attorney of Frankfurt. So, so that problem resolved itself. We were watching Mocha's stream actually in the hospital yesterday. So, Mocha, thank you for being a sport with my little sister Lily and my little sister Anna asking you questions through me there. I really appreciate that. You made her day, Mocha. And I can guarantee you in the future you've got yourself a fan.
Yeah, do you have a link to that? Osaka? Yeah, do you have a link to that? Yeah, I mean, clearly I can show you the proof that, you know, it wasn't Vexsmoke, right? It really wasn't Vexsmoke that made the spoofed email, because there's a long history, as I showed you guys, right? So that part is entirely untrue.
When it comes to...
Okay, yeah, you're good. No worries.
Okay, so let me actually give you guys an actual appropriate timeline here. I got on a flight yesterday at 10:30.
All right.
I did not see a single post from Vex that mentioned me at all. On top of that, I went home, went to bed, got about 4 hours of sleep, rolled into my job early this morning at 6:15 like I normally do every day.
Well, that's the reason that I got posted by Vex in the first place. She thought it was real. And, like, I would look at this for a second and be like, yeah, no, I don't think it's actually the person. Like, that would be really stupid to apply your own name and, Hotmail to it as well. I would look at this and be like, yeah, no, this can't be that person, right? It's got to be somebody impersonating. But this is why Vex posted it, because she thought it was actually them.
during that time when I'm just like sitting on my desk.
I don't think so, Death. As far as I know, I don't really know Kodiak, so it's hard to say. So I think it's more like kind of subjective, right? Somebody that knows him better would be able to tell better.
Going around, and a lot of my responses were, "That's not me, guys. I don't know where you're getting this from. That's not me."
So again, he goes on record to say, "Hey, this email's not me." So there, you know, again, we're gonna take his word for it, right, chat? He says it's not me, so there you go.
And I left it alone. Fast forward to a couple of hours, and somebody had posted on X that they think they know where I work.
Yep, absolutely, Dad.
Which then I reposted.
I will stick to the fact I do not believe that. I do not believe for a second that those emails that are sent are him at all. I'm very, very I'm actually 100% sure it's an impersonator, right?
Sorry that I'm moving slow, chat. Which then I reposted this right here, which is now conveniently deleted. And don't worry, I got screenshots of it.
That is this one, I assume, right here, chat. That has his personal information on it.
At work. Raz, thank you for the subby, dude.
Yeah, man. No, I don't know. April was pretty bad last year as well, JJ. But yeah, I get your point. To your point. That is a long ass subalert.
And I got a lot of oh wow, holy shit. The dude who posted it's actually in there.
All right, so let's take a moment here. Let's stop chat. I do want to point out something to you here as we continue. So does everybody remember Mother? Mother is the person who went on to make this post that says, "I'm pretty sure finished job and stuff. Give me a sign and I'll handle it." Of course, they go on here, actually comment on their stuff that says, "Wasn't towards you. I found a person who sent the email. Nothing from my search tied to your account." But they go on record to say here, the one person that are saying like, "Oh, like they're the ones that have doxed him, etc., etc." It looks like they were saying about the email person and not actually him, right? On top of it, they said, "In all reality, I've heard this person has been doing this to you for about 8 months." Now, I'm more inclined to believe that. I'm more inclined to believe that because looking at the email that I showed you guys, you can see, right? You can absolutely see that this has gone on for a while. Let me pull up this one that you sent me. I'm gonna try not to be biased, guys, but yeah, this is why I didn't want to bring any of that stuff into it, but you know, because it was brought up, I'll show it on screen. Let's continue, chat. I want to make sure we stick to what's at hand, right? Let's stick to what's at hand, chat. Let's talk about that, right? Come with this, he's going to try to sue, but he needs to prove. Absolutely, right? And he's going to have to provide whatever from his work where they wrongfully terminated him. Or, of course, he's going to have to provide, I mean, whatever proof, right? But I'll let him tell you the story.
In the feed. Towards you, I found the person that sent the email. Nothing from my search tied to your account. Well, guess what, dude? Which I'll get into here in a second. So this was posted at 10 a.m. All right, close to it. My time, because X calculates everything. I officially... my first message was out to Mocha. Mocha messaged me literally that very same morning, literally 30 minutes after that. And I won't share those DMs because, well, I don't have Mocha's permission. But she informed me of it. I told her basically I already knew. And, yeah. From there,
I guess my question is like how legally bound is Vex in this, right? Sharing that information. That'll be my question. I mean, he should be going on, like, we should all be focusing on the person impersonating, right? That's the biggest problem. I don't know legally how, I don't know a better way to say this. I don't know how legally fucked Vex would be by putting that information out there, right? Obviously, Vex was not the one that, you know, called and got him fired from his job or whatever, allegedly, right? But I just wonder, you know, like, what is what?
By the way, guys, thank you for all the messages. God dang it. Guys,
yeah, and that's fair,
Death.
That's fair.
Can you guys please let me get through this, please? Thank you for the follow, though. Literally, at 10:34.
Sadly, what sucks about it is like with doxing, it's either you do or you don't, right? Like, there's no halfway. The way I see Vex got manipulated by the impersonator in a legal perspective, she thought it was him in the heat of the moment and last shot, but once she became aware of it, impersonator, she deleted and explained that she deleted it, which is good that she did delete it, right? But at the same time, she still posted it, in that the damage is done at that point, right? You circulated that information.
So it took 30 minutes approximately.
There's nobody impersonating Vex. There's somebody impersonating Kodiak, and we don't know who that is. Apparently, this person here, Mother, says that they go on record to say, hey, like, you know, I found this job and stuff. Give me a sign, I'll handle it. But they also go on a record to say, well, it wasn't about Kodiak. It was about the person they emailed.
Okay, message. Hey, man. I just got fired from my job. Now, the way that it went down from the company that I work for, whom I will not dox, because I think that doxing is an evil fucking practice. And right now I have a lawyer looking into it, which...
Yeah, Dad, I totally get reacting to the vile email, 100%. And in all honesty, if you wanted to post the email early, I totally get that. But at least take the fucking name out. The one thing. Like, you know what I mean? Like, have a thought process, you know? Have a thought process. She jumped the gun. And this is a very common thing for Vex Milk, unfortunately. She jumps the gun, and she immediately just gets really, I don't know, like, volatile about it. It's like, just think about it for a second.
I don't want to disclose on the internet. They basically came up to my desk, a guy from HR plus a security officer from the front desk of the building, came up to my desk, and he told me, you need to pack your things. Apparently... we are firing you this morning.
So again, he says somebody came up to him with the security officer and said, hey, guess what? You're fired.
My first question to the guy that came up to me was like, what did I just get fired for?
How do you impersonator even get his real name? Well, Dan, I am going to talk about that here in a bit. Because actually, he's been doxxed before, but also, unfortunately, he gave out that information freely. And I'll show you how that happened as well. But yeah, give me a little time, Dan, I'll get to that.
And basically what he told me was,
hey, man, what's up?
An anonymous complaint that you have been essaying women on the internet. And this company cannot tolerate that from its employees. They stated you by first and last name, which is how we knew it was you. I didn't want to cause a fuss. They gave me one little cardboard box. Took me about 2 minutes to put all my stuff in that box. And
I mean, a company not going on to actually, like, look into that is absolutely wild to me, by the way, chat.
I calmly walked out the door. The first place that I went, guys, was I went back to where I spread Kratos' ashes. I literally sat on top of that mountain since around probably noon today, and I'm just getting home now at around 2:30.
Yeah, I think that would be a possible lawsuit, but I do know there's, like, right-to-work laws, and that's for a lawyer to answer. That's not for me to answer, right? Very, very messy, though, for sure. Other problem from this is that Vex doesn't learn from this. Exactly, yeah. You just gotta hold off on being so reactionary. Sorry, can't talk. Reactionary. They sadly is always a chance a company was looking for a reason to fire him. That's true. That's absolutely true.
Will you be pursuing them for wrongful termination? Right now, my lawyer, the first thing that came out of my lawyer's mouth when I gave him a phone call was that there's no way that I could sue the company. Utah state law says that they can fire you for any reason.
Yeah, she did, Dan. She did. Vex really continued to chill. Absolutely. Do you think the one who takes off the company was the impersonator themselves? I'm gonna be honest. I don't know. I really don't know. But I will say that it's kind of the coincidence of Vex posting this happening, this person saying this, and then him getting fired. It's very, very strong coincidence and correlation, right? So that's why I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Because we don't have any hard confirmation of pretty much anything at this point. All we have is Vex put that out. This person said this. They said, well, you know, it wasn't actually me. I only found the person that they emailed. They've been doing this for 8 months. Yeah, so we don't know. And that's why I keep asking. I'm like, can I get like a confirmation? Like, I'm sure like if you get let go, right? Don't you get like some kind of paper, email, or something from HR? And maybe because it was right before the weekend, they might get that and come out with that on Monday. So that's kind of my only thing I'm putting up on the shelf that I'm waiting for. It's just like a hard confirmation, you know what I mean? Like some kind of form or something.
So I have to take that with a grain of salt. The law in the state of Utah literally protects these people.
And again, I don't know how, I'm not a lawyer, so I know that right to work is kind of different, but it does feel like that would be a wrongful termination if it was under a false pretense. So I don't know.
My lawyer is going to get me more information by Monday.
Yeah, so we should have some kind of update by Monday on what's going on with him, right? He can tell us more than...
Brother, you're kidding. No, I'm not kidding, Tylen. The way that this is going to happen is that I'm going to let my lawyer look into it. There is no fancy chance or coincidence that this is not related to a particular VTuber on the internet, and I hope that she watches this. Vex, I don't know what we disagreed on, but you left that email with my full name sitting there.
Hey, what's up, Misty? How are you, kitty?
I tried to talk to you before going to work this morning, but apparently you were asleep, and one of your mods instantly banned me. You could have resolved this.
I mean, even still, you probably would have still been let go from your job, right? The damage was already done. And empty-headed zombies, exactly right. Even though it might have not been Vex in particular that picked up the phone or called or sent the email or whatever, right? Because they perpetuated that information, somebody got a hold of it and decided to, you know, do this, right?
There is not one time where I wished death upon you. There is not one time where I SA'd you. Calling you a thought is not SA.
Yeah, we're talking about Vex Milk, guys. Couldn't was find the Arsler on your Discord server, which is why I got banned. Sure, I mean, again, like saying hateful stuff as well is not good, right? But let's keep it on focus, guys. I don't really want to sit here and try to break down all those other past issues and controversies and things like that, right? We'll try to approach this as one problem, right?
It is calling you exactly what you are. Now, I also know that you are affiliated with a certain company that has not paid me yet. I also know that that company has blocked me. And
so this part is not really this part has nothing to really do with Vex. This has to do with the company, right? So I don't know what that's about. Maybe you're talking about Advanced GG.
Saved your ass on plenty of occasion.
Okay, so I think he's talking about Advanced GG.
While firing other good people out there. I will be
I mean, again, losing your job, this is still all alleged, right? Because we are still waiting for like a harder confirmation to come out on Monday, right? But like, if he did actually lose his job because of all this stuff, I mean, that's horrible. I mean, that's wrong, you know, and I will absolutely call out whoever has done this to him. You absolutely do not, you know, you're horrible. You're deplorable to go on and, you know, get this guy removed from his job or whatever. As much as you might disagree with him, as much as you might not like his takes and think he's a horrible person, you know, going and doxing and life ruination is the next step. This is never acceptable in my book.
Discussing every screenshot that I have with my attorney on Monday. You have no idea who you messed with and who your community messed with when it came to me. And by the way, I'm not going to go after your little
maybe both zone. I have no idea.
Company that sponsors you. They are not a part of this. I am right to be very angry with you. You have set me back a whole entire job, which I need. And now I have to find a new one with officially being fired for SA on my work record. If you do not think that this ends, you are sadly fucking mistaken. I hate it when people claim SA against me.
I mean, I would hate that too. I think anybody would. Yeah, you know, like, especially when it's not true, I think anybody would hate that. From what I can tell, neither Vexmilk or the reporter are liable. They provided the email in the form it was originally provided. Wait. They are liable if they provide the email in the form that was originally provided. The problem, Darkstone, is that these emails are some kind of impersonator. So they're spreading their real name and using, sending these vile messages, right? So it's an impersonator, right? They're doing it on purpose to harm him by spreading his information around. I mean, again, I don't know how legally liable Vex would be for putting that doxing information up for a few hours, whatever it was, right? I don't know. All I can say is that the person impersonating needs to be the one that goes down, and the person that, you know, lost you your job is the one that needs to go down.
You are so lucky, Vex, that I have a community that has kept me calm throughout this whole entire thing. That has made me see the right way to do this instead of the wrong way. You should be thanking my community and your lucky stars that I have not gone full nuclear on you on the internet. 2 people that you should, or actually 3, that you should definitely thank.
Yeah, I mean, again, like, we don't know if it was actually Vex's fault, right? But nonetheless, we do have to say, hey, you put out that doxing information, like, that's no bueno, right? We don't know if it's connected to your community or whatever, but I think that you hold Vex accountable for putting the information out there, right? But I don't think that you should hold her accountable for, you know, getting his job removed, right? She didn't do that directly.
Are Mocha, my manager DJ, and my Admiral Shark Captain, who has had my 6th this entire time, and I thank all 3 of you for that. As it goes moving forward, I have all of the screenshots. You can continue to delete what the fuck you want, but it's already done. I've already emailed it to a lawyer.
Yeah, that's a great way to put it, Cook. Vexmilk was the cause, but not the effect or the perpetrator, right? Yeah, and some fault, directly false on availability, but it definitely sounds like someone else who did the false info and doxing. Yeah, the initial doxing, right? The initial doxing, absolutely. And we're going to talk about that. I got a lot to show you around that.
I may not be able to go after the company that fired me, but I certainly as fuck can go after you. That, my attorney assured me. As it comes to the future, chat, of what the things I need to do, I need to look for another job. And most likely this is going to be a difficult path because of what now is on my work record for being fired for. I will be getting my severance package this upcoming Friday for the salary job that I worked for the company that I won't dox.
So, this is another part that I'm not really sure about, but it says it, or he said, I'm sorry. Hey, what's up, Jackie? Is it a link you can drop it here? So he says he got a severance package. So was he let go under good terms? Because it sounded like, you know, they came in and they terminated him for whatever, but he got a severance package. So I'm wondering like how all that worked exactly. Yeah, Jackie, if you don't mind me asking, what's going on with that? Yeah, I mean, again, it's not really my business. It's your job. You know, you, whatever happened, right? I don't know how that works, right? Severance package does not apply being fired though. Well, normally it does. A death, it does. Putting Doxxed and keyword groomer accusation. Holy shit. Well, are you talking about Kodiak? Like his name was Doxxed? We're aware about that. But I saw who is being accused of being a groomer? Yeah, like normally when you get fired, you don't get a severance, right? When you get separated, you get a severance. Now, one of his defenders, Kirsch's defenders, doing that to Vex. Okay, Jackie, if you want to put that in my Discord, you can put it under. Let me look here. You can put it under indie news stories. I'll take a look at it. Yeah, I'll take a look at it. Thank you, though.
Vex.
Yeah, like normally getting terminated, you don't get a severance, but well, I guess I'm sorry, getting fired, you don't get a severance. But getting like terminated under good, like whatever is agreeable, right? They might give you a severance as compensation, right? But I mean, again, this isn't to take away from what he's saying. I was just something to me that I'm like, wow, I can't believe they fired you for SA, but they gave you a severance too. Like, you're very lucky, you know? What's up, Radio? How are you, sweetheart?
But I'll be getting that from them this Friday, chat. I do appreciate all of you guys who have supported me in this stupid turn of events after dealing with what happened in Kentucky in such a short amount of time. I am sorry, guys, that you don't get to see me in a happy light after my sister recovered from being fucking stabbed by a meth addict. I am sorry that it got worse. I appreciate all of you guys.
Doing swell. Hope your week has been lovely. You know, Rydia, I've been so deep in this Ikuno stuff. I can't say it's been lovely, but you know, it's been alright. Yeah, this Ikuno stuff was wild.
Praying for me, too. Because right now, I'm going to need my own rosary for after I get done with this live stream. And I appreciate all of you being here. I appreciate all the follows. I appreciate the subs. And I appreciate that $100 donation that happened while I was sitting on the mountain. I won't talk. Oh my God.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, just stay under the rock. Just stay under the rock. Okay, thank you for posting. I actually have a lot of stuff of my own in line with this, so I'll share that. But thank you so much.
We are tonight's entertainment.
I really gotta disable fucking notifications when I do shit like this.
Yeah, stay under the rock, guys. It's safe in there. Stay under the rock.
I do appreciate all of you guys that have helped me out. I will be live streaming tomorrow, and I canceled my collab tonight. My head is not there currently, and now I have altitude sickness on top of that.
Oh my God, that fucking Discord ping got me. I'm like,
Thank you.
Nah, stay there, Rydia. Stay there, Rydia. It's safe. It's safe inside the soil.
I appreciate all the prayers, guys, but Cody's gonna go to bed. He's mentally drained from the day. I got a lot of things to do come Monday, but I can't do anything until fucking Monday, because nothing's open in this Mormon-ass state called Utah.
Well, no, also, I can see that, because whatever your job is, it sounds kind of like a 9 to 5, right? So that kind of makes sense, and also most lawyers. So I'll definitely be looking for updates tomorrow. In regards to all this.
I'm really pissed.
Yeah, I say I don't think it was necessarily malicious, right? And that might be something to have to prove. Again, I'm not a lawyer. We wouldn't ask Kono, but looking at the situation as a whole, again, I'll restate it. I think that Bex did not have shared that stuff. She jumped the gun. She should have cut some of the information so it wasn't doxing, right? It wouldn't show that name. But to add to this on the next step, on top of that, chat, you know, looking at all of this as well, I don't think that this person actually ended up doing this. We don't know. We just don't have confirmation on a lot of stuff. A lot of things are left, you know, we just don't know.
The only message, Vex, that I have for you is that I don't wish death upon you. I don't wish any harm upon you. And I will tell my community.
I mean, that's good. That's good.
Do not harass her.
Good.
Leave her be. If I catch anybody harassing Vex in any way, shape, or form, the moment that this is posted, I will have DJ and I will have all of my mods ban you from everything. And I don't care how long it takes. I will do it.
I mean, that's good. You definitely want to uphold that because you never want to harass anybody over something, right? Like, let it be dealt with legally or whatever proper avenue it needs to go through, right?
Don't harass her. Leave her alone. That's all I got for you guys. I'm gonna go to sleep now. Because I'm mentally fucking out of it. Thank you guys again. I wish to God that this live stream was not morbid. And I thank you guys for all of your support going forward. Because Cody's not quitting. You didn't break me, Vex. You and your community didn't stop anything. I'm still gonna do this. And I'm gonna be a haunting reminder legally of your fuck up. I'll talk to y'all later, okay?
So I guess it's worth pointing out in this whole situation, right? We need to wait for a lot of information. There's a lot of stuff that we need to hear from, right? We need to hear from a lawyer. We need the confirmation of the job loss, etc., right? Because it's a lot of kind of, well, he said, she said, right? Especially with, he's like, look, I lost my job, which is horrible. You know, again, life ruination is not okay. This guy lost his job because of everything. But then we also have this person that everybody's pretty much using as the main person. Oh, well, you had your community make him lose his job. Go on record and be like, no, it wasn't about you. I didn't do that. So we're just kind of like looking at this like, what is actually going on? It's conflicting, right? So writer here actually goes on to say, hey, Vex, I've got a question for you. We're the one who got Kodiak fired from his job. Because whoever did accused him of stuff that he would never do. I know this because him and I interacted, we played games together, and we know each other. If you block me, that's pretty much answers my question that you did it. If you didn't, just tell me it's not that hard. Beck says, I don't know what did. All I know is this comment was made. I deleted what I posted. I made a statement. I don't know what else you want me to do. So we're going to actually go look at these messages because this is actually with the same person, right? Mother. Right here, and they go on to say, talking with Vex. Oh my god, hi, how are you? Vex says, did you actually call that person's job, or was that something you just said? They said, oh, fuck no, I can provide proof I didn't. I found the email, but it wasn't his. No, I didn't call his job. Here you go, girly, shows the call log. Honestly, I don't use my phone a lot in general. Just for some more peace of mind, there's inconsistencies, or then I actually call versus just let it ring versus hang up. I guess they like called her husband a few times. I mean, a call log isn't going to prove anything, right? Also, I can get my husband to verify all you want. I went to bed not long after all of that. So again, they went on record to say, no, that wasn't me. I didn't do that. Here's my call log, right? Beck says, I don't think phone logs should be proof, but people were using your comment and saying, I told you to call his employment, which is absolutely not true. And they go on to say, I know. Vex, I'll do you a favor, just say you banned me. I'll deactivate my accounts. It should make it die, okay? That does not make it die, by the way. That actually makes it worse. I hate that anybody is caught into the crossfire. Didn't mean for any of this to happen over posting email. I thought it was all a burner. Thought it was all burner. I didn't know what you do is up to you. Girlie, it's okay. Tell them you found and banned them. I just deactivated my Twitter. You've had nothing to do with. Nice finally meeting you. I'll let the server ban it, please. My account. Have a good night. Yeah, Call X can be doctored as well, but we can't really take that as proof. So all we have here is just somebody saying, yeah, you know, I didn't do that. Yes, I left that comment, but it wasn't even about this person. It was about the email, right? They said, I found the email. It wasn't his, but no, I didn't call his job. Let's go take a look, because Vex did respond to this. In a Discord, announcement says, this is the last thing I'm going to say about this situation. I don't know if it was someone who randomly stumbled upon my original post or if there was someone in here, but you all know that I don't push for anyone to attack anybody, regardless of what the fuck is being said. I've said numerous times that you can defend me without being hateful, and we're not resorting to making below the belt punches. I don't want to think that anyone here went so far as to contact his place of employment before anything was said and done. I shouldn't have posted the name associated, but I didn't know that was a genuine name, and I had no idea about the impersonation. My intent was to simply show the email and hopefully have it reported, but obviously that's not what happened. I will say this, if I find out someone here was in fact the person that contacted Kodiak's place of employment, you will be banned permanently and without hesitation, and I will find out. I don't know how many times I have to say this, I don't do witch hunts, and I don't do death threats and harassment, period. I never have, and the fact that there are now people who believe I advocate for such things is what hurts me the most. If you have anything to say about me publicly or repost it, but make sure it comes from your genuine knowledge of who I am as a person and not just a creator. I'm not a bad person. I make mistakes like everyone else, but I'm not cruel by nature and I'm not ugly-hearted. So I think that, yeah, absolutely. I do think that, Vex going on here to say on record, like, I didn't do that. I would never want somebody to do that on my behalf. You'll be banned. It is a good thing, right? That should be what happens. But we do want to go take a look here at some other stuff as well. Again, this was Mother kind of contacting them as well. But this did result in a sponsor actually dropping Vex Milk. Fonagros says, we made the decision to go our separate ways with Vex Milk. Wasn't easy. We genuinely wish her the best in everything ahead. Thank you as always for supporting my small business. Of course, Cruising says, wait, I'm confused with the comments under this. Didn't she basically say it was wrong in what she did? Fonagros says, they did say it was wrong. That's not the reason we parted ways with her. I personally couldn't handle the harassment, doxing, and threats sent to me and my business over this. Which makes no fucking sense, guys. Why are you going after this business? Because they're partnered with her, right? Like, doxing, harassing them, threatening them is absolutely insane, guys. This isn't okay. Right, no, I agree with you, 100% Infinity. Very, very fair to say. Of course, Vex Milk actually goes on to talk about their safety as well. Vex says, I filed a report with my county and state police because people are saying things like, hey, do you think when I track you down and SWAT your house, it'll go as planned? Or maybe I'll make up a fake story so they think you have a multiple hostage situation and they bang your ass with a sniper. Good luck. I have your info, by the way. Nah, this isn't okay, guys. If there's any lesson we can take from this, doxing is not okay, period. Period. That's not okay. So, I mean, I'm glad that they did this, but I think we don't want to stop here before I show you some pretty relevant information, chat, because a lot of you have been asking, who is the impersonator? Where did they come from? I think I have a good idea. But I think the wrap-up on this so far is, well, doxing and death threats are not okay. Vex should not have been so reactionary to put out that email. I don't know if the person that was in the comments here actually went on to do it. Going by what they said they have not done it. So we do have to kind of wait and see, right? As far as Kodiak goes, yes, I understand Kodiak has said some very hateful things. Definitely has some controversy surrounding them. But I do want to point out here that if this is true, right, that they lost their job going by their testimony, that's not the way to do it, right? Let karma do its thing, right? There's no point in life ruination. That's a hard line as well. I think that I do want to wait till tomorrow till we get a little bit more information from him because I would like to I have a few questions, right? So I would love to get some clarification. But again, I do feel really horrible that they lost their job over this, this situation, right? Now, what I do want to talk about, at least for Kodiak, a lot of people have been asking me in chat, who are the impersonators and where did they come from? Well, I have a pretty good idea, chat. So let me share with you some documentation that I pulled up. So number one, Kodiak actually made a response to a different thread. It says, I was doxxed originally by some Hassan haters that threw me on a list on 4chan, the one place the U.S. government can't go. I did a little digging into like Kiwi farms and stuff like that. And they absolutely, I mean, they doxed him, guys. They 100% doxed him. I mean, I didn't actually go click on Kiwi farms, but I can find the information pretty easily, right? It's not hard to find, which sucks, right? So somebody did dox him in the past. So who are these impersonators? Probably these people. Probably who doxed him in the past. But also, and Kodiak, I don't know if you ever watched this video or anything like that. I know you've changed this already, but you gotta be careful, dude, because you put yourself in your own compromised position, and maybe they pulled this information because, guys, if you go back and look on his older YouTube videos from 2016, 2023, 2024, he actually left his personal Facebook, and it's actually, I censored it myself, but the Facebook censored information is the same name included in the email that was put out here as well. So this part right here is exact same as this part right here. So he put this information willingly on his own YouTube. So this might have resulted in him getting doxxed easy or something like that, right? Once again, you gotta help yourself, right? You gotta be careful, guys. Do not put your personal information anywhere, guys. Because looking at these screenshots, it's the same one that was in the email, right? So you gotta be careful. You gotta be careful, dude. Do not put your personal information out there anywhere. This might have contributed to why you were doxxed in the first place, right? And then the Hassan people. So if I can take a swing for the fences, chat, here's my guesses. You guys ready? I'm gonna paint for you a picture. All right, you guys like pictures? Type 1 if you like pictures. I'll take a sip of my tea. I got a picture for you. We're gonna talk about the timeline. You ready? All right, here we go, chat. Here's the timeline. All right, so timeline. Kodiak puts this information on his YouTube. That's a horrible picture for YouTube. Pretend it's a really shitty play button. God, I cannot draw a mouse. Okay, anyway, this is Kodiak's YouTube, okay? Squiggle number 1. We're also going to talk about down here as well where we have Hassan. Hassan's community, or he says it was Hassan haters, right? Whatever. These people went on to dox him, right? These people, right? A combination of whoever it was, went on to create these impersonating emails, right? So here are the emailers. And they made these emails that we've looked at, right? The one that I showed you, right here with this Kodiak VT of Proton, and of course this other one with Kodiak underscore VT. They went in to impersonate, sending out emails to whoever they possibly could, right? Trying to hit up all of these people. Eventually, one of them sticks here with Beck's Milk, right? Beck's Milk gets it. He says, oh shit, I just got this email. That's horrible. So guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to put this up on Twitter. We'll say X. All right, that went on Twitter, right? And now we're where we're at today because whether it was the impersonators or somebody that picked it up from here, somewhere along the line, chat, between all of these things that happened, he lost his job. Great picture, by the way, huh, chat? So, literally, somewhere along the lines here, between these Hassan haters and him freely putting information, went out to the people that did email impersonators. They sent all out, went to Vex. X posted about it on X. We don't know if it actually came from this or this as to why he lost his job. We don't know yet. We have no idea. But I think what we have to do, chat, is just kind of wait. I think that there are a lot of people after this guy, you know what I mean? Like, I think that getting doxxed multiple times, your information's on multiple websites, you know, somebody does not like you, you know, somebody really does not like you. Well, all I can say, chat, is, at least in my opinion, I'll restate this one more time, that should not have put out the doxing information. Contributing to doxing is a bad thing, right, chat? Whoever went on to actually impersonate or get this guy to lose his job is absolutely fucking deplorable, right? And I will be waiting till tomorrow till Kodiak puts out a little bit more information, hopefully, about the specifics of the job stuff, everything else. And that's what I'm kind of waiting for, right? The hard proof, right? Yeah, and like, I know he has controversy, all that aside. Fuck doxers and fuck life ruination. But I can tell you, you know, looking here at, where is it? Kirsten's stuff here. I don't think the Vex spoofed it, just because we do have another email from back in January I can show you. But I don't think this is Vex doing this, right, as a one-off to defame somebody. This is clearly, in my opinion, somebody that just really wants to ruin Kodiak's life. I feel like I'm like that Always Sunny meme, you know, where he's like looking at the board. I've never watched It's Always Sunny, but he's like against the board. There's all this stuff connected. That's what I felt like making that chart. Exactly, and it's definitely being done on purpose. It's definitely life ruination. So you know, Kodiak will say this. There's some things that, you know, I'm not gonna talk aside from the controversy you're going into. I don't believe in life ruination, and I'm sorry that happened to you. And I will definitely report on it as fairly and non-biasedly as possible. Because you don't deserve that, right? You know, I don't think you deserve that. Let's see how Twitter reacted when people played Hogwarts and Twitter went wild. This is completely different from that. Completely different from that. Yeah, that one. that one. I'm a true believer, chat. I'm a true believer that if you do really like certain stuff that is just like, I don't know, bigotry, transphobia, etc., right? I'm like, you know what? You can get called out for it, but karma's going to be the one to handle it, right? So let karma handle more stuff, chat. That's my belief. So what do you think, chat? What do you think? What's your thoughts about all this? Yeah, how do you feel about this whole situation? I would love to hear your thoughts on this. Absolutely wild situation, chat. Very messy. So again, I would say there are some things set in stone, but like I told you at the beginning, there's a lot of stuff that's kind of up in the air. We just don't know yet. Yeah, Kier's definitely misrepresented that. I don't know if she didn't know or whatever, but like, that's a strong statement to make without knowing for sure, you know? I think this was definitely way too upfront. Like if you're gonna swing for the fences, I understand that. Like, that's one thing to be like, okay, it might be this, right? But you gotta like preface that a little bit. Yeah, this is definitely like, you put that out there, and I think that's just entirely wrong. So, there it is, chat. Absolutely wild, chat. I'm gonna keep you up to date on what's going on. Like I said, I'll be looking for more information. I'll probably update you guys ASAP on Wednesday, unless this blows up in like some really big way or something like that. But for now, yeah, and I can understand that as well. To A's point, I will point that out. A lot of people are kind of like, well, you know, they feel some certain type of way about the people involved, right? And that's a fair take. But misrepresentation of what happened just makes things worse, right? I think it's super complicated. Nobody deserves to be falsely impersonated. I could look for them to slide into Vex's Discord job in the Arsenal Dome. Exactly. I agree. But there's no justification for spreading doxing information. So we'll definitely find out. I mean, like, I'm trying not to seem like that I don't believe this guy, because I really do. I just want to do my due diligence, because we have people like this person with Ironmouse, for instance, that lied about losing their job, that take advantage of situations, right? I just want to do my due diligence. I'm not trying to seem like a bitch or anything like that, because I really do listen to him and I want to believe him. But I want to do my due diligence as well, because I've been lied to as well. So I hope that that's fair, guys. I'm trying to do my best on that front. But we'll see what happens. Yo, Persona God to my favorite Disney princess. Thank you so much, Kitty. I appreciate you. Thank you, sweetheart. I'll add that time here in a little bit. Yeah, thank you so much. Actually, I might need to do it now. Yeah, holy shit. Hold on. Okay, hold on. We might have to add that time now. Hold on a moment. He's making a heart in between the screenshots and the post. Yeah, okay, so that was something that I don't understand. If your personal information got leaked, why would you retweet that? I mean, I guess it's already out there, so what are you gonna do? Yeah, I guess what are you gonna do at that point? Oh, me got her YouTube strike removed. Let's fucking go! Yes! You love to see it. Persona, thank you for the gift card, sweetheart. I will add that time right now. Thank you so much. All right, guys, you got another 15 minutes, you lucky dogs. A fair amount of folks have either been lied to or lied. Yeah, exactly. Like, I want the full context. I don't want to make sure. I really err on the side of caution because I've been misinformed about stuff, you know? So anyway, guys, let's go take a look here what's going on in the indie VTuber world. And I got a few things to talk about in regards to that. So first up, Michi Mochibi actually just released a song with Unnamed Chat. That is right. New song cover premiere with Unnamed. Very, very cool. Let's certainly go check it out over on the YouTube link and go support that. But I love that Michi and Unnamed did something together. I think it's super cool. Also retweeted Kirsten about it being spoofed email, which is a lot to do. Yeah, I mean, like, the email is obviously, like, spoofed in the sense of it's a fake email, but I don't think that Vex put it out there, especially with this information here. You know, nobody else has this information, chat. This is exclusive to me, right? Anonymous source gave it to me. So this really paints a timeline that's been going on for a while, and it also paints there's multiple emails. So it's not Vex, right? So this is super duper cool. I love that. However, chat, we do also got to talk about what's going on recently with Bao. And unfortunately, guys, Bao drawing a lot of controversy around this particular tweet here. Since you guys didn't copy my answers, right? Last day to vote is today for the Crunchyroll Anime Awards. Now, guys, a lot of people are being extremely hateful towards her about this. Biggest reason is because, well, it's Crunchyroll, right? Crunchyroll is really not the best. They definitely made some very questionable decisions. A lot of people are going after Bao because of this. And Bao decided to elaborate on what happened. From the last stream, do you actually think Senkuno's side pieces didn't give consent just because it was under false pretenses? That stood out to me. Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely, Mia. So if you can't consent if you're given everything under a false pretense, right? Like, so they probably would not have pursued him in the way that they did if they knew he was single, right? Does that make sense? Yeah, I guess we're going back to that. Yeah, and also with everything going on, I see nobody wanted to argue with you on it. I think it is consent. So calling it consent because I'm using a strict definition of force. No pressure, voluntary, yes, it acts itself. Other use a broader standard where consent has to be informed. The decision was based on a lie. They don't see this role consent. It's basically illegal versus ethical. Sure, absolutely. That's cool, Mia. I'm down for that. Yeah, I'm down to high five you on that, you know? Yeah, I'm cool with that. Yeah, I'll high five you on that. At least I could know Midori in the past already. Nah, you're good. By the way, hope you're doing well. Thanks for being here. I love conversations, so if you disagree with that, even cooler, right? I mean, I guess legally, I'm not really sure. I'm gonna leave that up to a lawyer, but I'll high five you on what you said at least. I'm like, yeah, you know, okay. For me, I think that because it's under a false pretense. So, for instance, like, let's say that you slept with him, right? Like one of those one girls did, and they did it because they thought he was single, right? Would that not be false pretense consent to have intercourse? I guess that's a question for a lawyer, right? I don't know. I'm not a lawyer. Let's ask Conan. Anyway, Bao said, hey, just so everyone knows, I have a team of people who scheduled content and sponsor posts for me. I says 100% hands off unless I have a specific request. I haven't logged in months and will continue my streak. So Bao says, look, I don't have anything to do with the sponsor stuff. Somebody else does it. I don't get on Twitter. Somebody else does it. Now, I guess morally you could argue, ethically you could argue that Crunchyroll kind of sucks. Why would you accept a sponsorship? But maybe she doesn't know. there's a lot of surrounding circumstances that I think this could potentially be explained. So I'm going to give her the benefit of the doubt on this one. The timing of this was god-awful because this was during the whole heavy part of the Sykkuno stuff. So, yeah, exactly. Like, it's also your name under it, right? So, you know, research is certainly required. She did. Yeah, she did, Chip. She did. The timing was pretty much the worst part. But yeah, just, I think with certain things like, with Crunchyroll, right? I think it's just more of like an education. Like, oh, I had no idea that was going on. Like, thank you for telling me. Yeah, I would never work with them in the future. Something like that, right? You know what I mean? That's a BS explanation. She's putting her brain on it to make money from it. Right, absolutely. She's still accountable for that, Sinclair. I'm not trying to take away from that. She's still accountable for it, but also remember that she might not know. Sometimes you have to share that information to make an informed decision, right? Even if Crunchyroll sucks, I don't blame Bob for getting that bag in today's economy. Sure. I mean, also, I would argue, too, there's a lot of other streamers that take really worse brand sponsorships with much more questionable companies. You know? She voiced in something. I can't remember what it was. I mean, it definitely makes sense for her. For me, if Crunchyroll offered something, I'd be like, nah, bro. Fuck you guys. But I definitely get why she would be connected and want to do it. It's really just a moral and ethical argument, right? And everything's going to be subjective because of that. Only you can decide, right? I'm not going to tell you how to feel about it. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of other streamers, though, that have taken way worse deals with more questionable companies. I think it's a great decision if someone was brought up because it doesn't matter. Situation Twitter will dox or send death threats just because they disagree with you on dumb things. I mean, yeah, they do that. Yeah, there was some show she did. I covered it and I forgot. I think there's a couple of Fuko season 2. I know I'm a voice in it too. Yeah, and they missed each other. You're right. That's exactly it, Chip. Thank you. I mean, balance space with other things. Having too many people handle sponsors is kind of expected, yeah. And it might just be something for feedback for them as well. You know, it's like, hey, like, you guys need to vet the sponsors a little bit. Nobody's perfect, right? Yeah, everybody has different lines. I mean, if you want to judge her on that, I guess you can, but for me, I'm just like, yeah, I'll be honest, personally, I wouldn't have taken that, but, you know, let your sponsorship team know, you know, and look into it a little bit further next time because Crunchyroll's a little questionable, and that's it, right? High five, move on. Doesn't need to be some kind of big, crazy fucking drama, you know what I mean? Everybody make it in some kind of drama, though. Yeah, season 2. Yeah, thank you, guys. In other news, we got to talk about Mousy here for a little bit. Mousy and Connor recently spoke about Bishoujo, guys. So let's talk about that for a moment. People actually, I've been on Ironmouse's ass about everything, you know what I mean? And so anyway, let's talk about that for a moment.
In touch with the TTS people, by the way?
I'm on it.
ASAP? I need to get it ready for Cyclothon.
I'm on it.
Alright, thank you.
Yeah, well, so here's the thing.
Okay.
So the TTS people that I worked with before that made it, that was when I was with you know who.
Okay.
So I need to.
Oh, sorry, I forgot. You know who? I forgot to insert the fine boom. My bad, guys. My bad.
Way to contact them.
You know who? Bishoujo.
Yeah.
Okay.
But, Roxy's working on it, so don't worry.
Okay. So, yeah, I mean, as long as we can get it soon, that'd be nice.
Yeah, because, like, all my stuff was set up through, not me before.
Right.
And, like,
sure.
I'm slowly getting stuff.
Why do you act like Vshoujo as Voldemort, by the way?
Huh?
You act like Vshoujo as Voldemort.
Fuck Vshoujo!
Oh, yeah, you don't have to. We all know what you're talking about.
I love this.
Well, maybe because I just don't want to say it.
You gotta move on, bro.
Listen, I'm a lady.
You are?
Ladies have decorum.
I say, I do not sully my tongue with such disgusting words.
Damn.
Maybe I don't want to mention their name every 5
Also,
seconds because they get fucking clipped, Connor.
Use him and your Voldemort ass.
And look, it got clipped on Connor clips.
Wait, talk about him won't get clipped? They put it in the thumbnail.
Motherfucker, no, they don't.
Yeah,
They
they
don't even
do.
bother because I don't even say it.
They're gonna make a clip now because now you made a big deal about it.
Of course they're gonna make a clip out of it now. It's gonna be a clip and
It's
all
your
these
fault, bro.
freaking drama people are gonna go
The
all
drama
over the place
tubing
and go
has come
crazy.
full circle.
I don't even
Oh
talk
my
about, bro.
god.
That's insane, Cope.
The drama tubing has come full circle. Oh my god, when does this come out, chat? Next Sunday? Also, this picture of Gru is fucking disgusting. By the way, it creeps me out. Yeah, I guess, what, next week? Let me know, guys. However, Mousy also gave us a bit of a health update. And guys, it seems like it's really good news. So, this is during the cyclothon, so let's listen in what's going on with Mousy. We always love good news from her.
What's up?
Hi.
How you doing?
You know, I think I'm Team
Good.
Minions. I think they're gonna win.
What do you mean? We said we were gonna call you, or you guess you weren't watching the stream, huh?
I was, but here's the thing. I was doing something.
Oh, okay. Were you recording?
But I was watching. Yeah, but I was watching, and then I just saw that you have.
Yeah, this seems so fun. I love this whole cyclothon idea. It's so cool.
When you're ready.
Ironmouse is the greatest person to ever exist in the whole universe, and she's the best. And Ironmouse is amazing.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see that.
Hi, Guard.
Hi, Mouse. How you doing?
Hi, I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good.
I love her.
I will do. She's been well, our granddaughter's been tweeting some sus shit.
Yeah.
That I found out. Yeah.
I saw that.
That's what literally like an hour after I left the house.
That's the third. All right, awesome. I gotta write that down.
I don't know what's going on in that house.
We can't see you, by the way.
I know she is so polite. I love her.
2017. That's like ancient.
Gone is like, what are you talking about?
What am I then?
Gone is like an ancient.
I remember watching the Anime Zone.
Oh my lord. I remember the Sasuke hair. The Sasuke hair.
Bring it back.
And now look at this shit. Look at this shit, man. Oh.
What have you been up to today? Just recording?
Yeah, I'm in recording hell.
Oh shit. Okay.
Recording songs or recording videos?
Honestly, guys, you have no idea. But before I was in the subathon, I was honestly, I mean, even in the subathon, I'm constantly recording hell because I have to record like on my shorts and shit. But even when I go back after the subathon to pre-recorded like YouTube content, I'm gonna go right back to that shit because all you do is sit there and like, look up, research, record, look up, research, record. Like, I know Kasahana's like in that grind too.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I had meetings.
I think you should debut all the songs live right now.
All at the same time, I'll play them all at once.
How many is that?
Like 5 of them.
Okay, that's a lot. That's a lot of songs to record.
Jesus Christ.
You gotta get on the bike.
Next year.
Oh, okay. You're gonna
Wait.
get on Mogos?
She is.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
She's hiding her power level.
That was the guy who passed us.
Did
you pass us earlier?
That was me.
Did you pass us?
Put me on the bike this time. But not today, because I gotta do work.
Yeah, well, I think when Pete's here, we'll get you on. It'll be fun.
Yeah, I can't today. I'm doing work and watching Cyclothon.
That's awesome.
Sorry guys, I'm busy. I'm watching the Cyclothon.
Damn, that's crazy.
Oh, dude, I don't want to say.
She's doing more work than you are.
Boy, okay, hold on. I'm working, okay? This is work, okay? My boss said so.
Yeah, you know what's crazy? That is actually work for him. Hey, can I get in that job, please?
I did exercise today.
Hook me up, dude.
How was your walk?
15 minutes.
Whoa. Look at that.
Bro, to think that Mousy was at a point where she could not even walk, guys, and now she's walking on a treadmill for 15 minutes at a time. That is amazing. What a great health update. We've seen so many things where she's been like talking about her health improving slowly. This is awesome to hear. Awesome to hear.
I don't know. Almost a mile.
That's pretty damn good. There are some
Or a
days where
month ago, I don't know.
I walk like 200 steps when I'm streaming.
200 steps.
Wait, so how
No,
long?
I walk way more than 200 steps.
How many miles or like how long could you walk a year ago?
Definitely not 15 minutes.
Okay, that's progress. Progress.
Progress is progress.
That's good.
I could probably like walk 5 steps like a year ago.
That 15 minutes is a huge improvement.
Yeah.
That's how much Chris is willing to steps he's willing to do. You can do more.
That's a mood.
He's over there.
Bro, I get that so much. When I stream, I am barely like doing steps. Like I have to make sure I go work out or try to do a walk or something because like when I stream, I do not move. It's really bad. Like, especially like, that's why I like doing full body, which we'll get back into tomorrow. Because I feel like I kind of like work out while I do it. But this is great news for Mousy, and it's wonderful to hear that she is doing better. However, chat, recently Mousy, I talked about this on a past stream, Mousy actually had to deal with this very cringy person named Nick White. And Nick White actually went on to make fun of Mousy for her working out. I'm sorry, not working out, but being enjoying a time with Connor while he was working out on a trampoline. Let me see if I can go find the clip really quick. I don't know why I didn't have that. I thought I did, but I didn't. Yeah, that guy. Oh, here it is. I got you guys.
VTuber Ironmouse.
Yeah, let me show you.
Is sharing a wholesome moment with this guy because he's holding her VTube person
holding their VTube, wholly uninformed
on an iPad and trampolining.
Yes, VTube, the act of VTube.
She's sitting at her house while the iPad is filming, like flipping around, barely viewing anything, and she's sitting there going, I'm having so much fun. This trampoline's amazing. Are you joking?
He goes on to do this for a while, guys, but obviously he has no understanding of who Ironmouse is, the things that she suffers from health-wise, and on top of that, guys, like, it's a nice moment. It's really awesome, like, for her to actually get to go around with Connor everywhere and have fun. This is great. What's your fucking problem? So, of course, tries to ruin that moment for them, chat. Well, Nick actually went on to reveal that, he was fired, chat. He was fired from his job because he went after Ironmouse. So anyway, let's see what Nick had to say. Yes, apparently he was fired because of this, chat. Spoiler, he wasn't, but anyway,
if you guys
take a look.
didn't notice, I went viral all over the internet the past 2 days because I was making fun of Ironmouse jumping on a trampoline, like her cartoon, her having fun jumping on a trampoline, because I said she's at home and really it's just an iPad and she's not seeing anything, so I don't know why she's laughing like she's having fun. Well, it went so viral and the audience is so psychotic that they contacted my programming job, because as you guys know, I'm a software engineer. I don't make a full-time living streaming. So many people contacted the company that I work at, where I do software engineering, that the company has let me go. So making fun of the VTuber community has lost me my job as a programmer.
I would say, guys, that's really fucked up, right? If they actually made him lose his job. But, guys, it turns out that actually he was laid off from his software engineering job in January 2025 and was not employed in that role during this incident. That's right, guys. This dude literally straight up just fucking lied about it. Leave it to the internet sleuths to go out there and find what's actually real. So this guy, again, trying to farm twice now. Not only did he go off on Ironmouse, but of course, being really cringe about it, but now also he is lying about losing his job due to this when he didn't actually. So again, clowned on time number 2, chat. Time number 2. But to add to the insult, pour some salt in the wound, even Asmongold decided to go off on him. So let's go take a look at what Asmongold had to say about it as well, chat.
Disease to see a world carried on a tablet's cool as fuck, dude. Well, who's getting mad? I don't even see this. Okay, this is a guy, Nick White. So there's a person at home laughing if they're jumping on a trampoline and all they're seeing is the front of the camera and an iPad flipping. VTubers are pathetic. Damn, bro. Like, let me see. Are there any...
Yo, Seymour, thank you for the 5, dude. I appreciate you. Thank you so much, dude. Let's fucking go, Seymour, with the 5. Everybody, give a big thank you to Seymour. Thank you so much, dude.
Any more angry boys? Any more mad boys about this?
You have to have like multiple layers of like specialized knowledge to appreciate a clip like this. You have to understand and respect VTubing. You have to understand streaming. You have to understand VTubing. You have to understand the IRL aspect of VTubing. And then you have to understand Ironmouse and her condition specifically. And if you understand all of these things,
so true, Glasses, so true.
I think this is really cool. And you can think that it's special and it's like, wow, this is amazing. And that's the way I feel. I think it's great. But you shouldn't be that surprised when a bunch of chuds see an anime...
Did he just call me a chud?
And then they're like, what the hell?
Oh my god.
Yeah, and the fact that that's coming from Asmongold, damn, bro, you got cooked.
Bro, you got fucking
cooked.
rotting teeth, dude. Don't be calling me a chud.
He got absolutely cooked, dude. I mean, like, holy fucking shit, Chad. So, he definitely, you know, was not able to get his, you know, his, quote unquote, I don't know, can't think of the right word here, clout from this, right? Definitely got reverse clouded. And we're glad they pointed us out about his job. Of course, Asmongold, like, yeah, you just don't understand VTubers, right? If you looked into this a little bit more, you would understand that, right? Which I'm not going to say Asmongold perfectly understands VTubers either, but nah, he had his 15 minutes of fame, but in a bad way, right? So just leave Mousy alone, dude. Mousy is such an amazing, wonderful creator that deserves the world. I cannot imagine why you would try to take away from any joy from her in particular. And finally, guys, really big news. Super duper cool. That is right. For the Cyclothon, they did end up raising over $1 million. So let's go take a look, guys. As they hit the $1 million, you know, milestone. Amazing.
$1 million! There's a few $1,000 donations.
Let's go!
That's amazing.
I'll get it from Sam. SDMKV, $2,000. SDMKV. SDM. I got it. Krogel, $1,000. Krogel, I'm in. CROGLE. OELE, Krogel with a C. There's a lot of donations. But well done, guys. You fucking did it, mate. Well done. You did a lot of good today.
Really get flashbanged.
Absolutely incredible, chat. And they ended up capping off the Cyclothon for the entirety of it, chat, with $1,470,000 plus at the end of Cyclothon 5, again, racing for the Immune Deficiency Foundation. Absolutely incredible. You love to see it. So congratulations to Connor and everybody that was part of that. Absolutely incredible. Here's some random dude comment that didn't know the context of the video. Yep, exactly. I wish I could have donated by my own. No. Even showing up and streaming stuff, right? That supports it because you're making it even bigger. More people see it, etc. So never feel bad that you can't donate. Even just showing up to stream or watching clips or things like that, that really does help a lot. Really, really does, guys. So never feel bad about that kind of stuff. I know as somebody that doesn't always have the most money all the time, this is absolutely a really, really cool thing. So congratulations, of course, to Connor, to Ironmouse, everybody that was part of that. Very, very cool, chat. I'm going to copy my links over here really quick so I can back them up. Okay. So I have a few more things that I want to mention to you guys. Let's talk about here for a moment. And first up, guys, Doki actually ended up saying, well, she said a very naughty word, chat. That's right. Hashtag cancel Doki Bird. No, actually, Doki went on to say something that she couldn't have said, but she didn't know what she said. So it's actually just kind of funny with the entirety of the context. Obviously, you should never say this, but I'll play it for you and you tell me what you think.
Easy.
Yeah, Toki didn't know.
Yeah, I'm gonna get bored soon of how
That's
good
like the
I am
funniest
at
part.
this
She
game.
just
Give me
didn't
a real
know.
fucking challenge.
Oh shit, we need to start moving now.
Yo, Darkstone, thank you for the $10 super chat. Thank you for your efforts keeping us informed this week. More news outlets should hire Elsa's anchors. Thank you so much, dude. I appreciate you. Yeah, thank you so much for the super chat, man.
Beans. What is this? Oh, I play this all the time. I love this game. All I did was I was just stacking beans. I was very good at menial labor. Is that what it's called? Menial?
I think you can see where this is going,
Oh, wait,
chat.
that's a lot of beans now. That's a lot of beans, guys. That's a lot of beans, guys.
Hey, what's
why
up,
do we have
Silver? How are you?
ambos in the bean truck? Okay, that's fine. The beans dying.
I think
doesn't
you know where
matter,
this
as
is
long as I
going,
don't
chat.
get hit by the ambos. All right, someone challenge me. I forgot how to play this game, but someone challenged me this one, and I get free turn. Go again. That's right. I'm professional. I'm professional. I'm professional beaner. I put those beans in that hole.
People are like, Doki!
What? Wait, what does that
No,
mean?
Doki, no!
Oh my god, what did I say?
She didn't know, chat. She didn't know. Doki! Doki! The Me Too, LMAO.
I just want to talk about beans!
Doki!
I just wanted to talk about beans and play with beans! I'm Canadian. I didn't know. I didn't know. I
I'm Canadian. I didn't know. I don't know. That's like a very like American thing, but yeah, that's not a very nice thing to say, chat. You shouldn't say that, but this is kind of funny because she just didn't know, right? Like that's why it's kind of funny.
Here, I'm winning though,
Google Donkey. Google Donkey.
I said me. 4, 5, 6. Okay, I'm getting the beans. I'm getting the beans. Here's some of the cards. Blind Dad, thank you for the super chat.
That's crazy.
I still won in the end.
That's
I am
crazy.
the master at beaning. I'm being very careful now that I...
But it makes it better too because she's like, oh yeah, well now I gotta avoid saying that. I had to show you guys this. This was cracking me up. I love her so much. She's so funny. In other news, guys, unfortunately, looks like Giwi actually had a bit of a problem. Somebody broke into Giwi's car. That is right. So Rubber Ross actually says, what was uply animating shots for Game Over. Heard something outside. Caught guys breaking into Giwi's car. Chased them down, they tripped and dropped everything in our driveway. Her chat heard the whole thing, probably not smart, but in a moment, the raging Aussie inside took over. I mean, as you can hear everything on this, it's wild. Take a listen.
I know it sounds fake. Wait, what? Whoa, what is going on?
Oh, shit.
Wait, I gotta go. Something's happening.
Listen again, chat.
I know it sounds fake. Wait, what? Whoa, what is going on?
Oh, shit.
Wait, I gotta go.
Yeah, imagine, chat, like, I mean, he had to scream so loud for that microphone to catch that. Like, he must have been going off. So I'm glad that, yeah, Ross was not fucking playing around at that point. I'm really glad to see everybody's okay and everything's fine, but holy shit, dude. I mean, he was screaming. I'm so glad he was saving the end that can be dangerous. Absolutely, absolutely. So, guys, I hate bringing this person up because everybody loses their mind. Not because I don't mind bringing her up, but because Chad goes fucking feral every time. Guys, yes, I'm going to talk about Cinder for a moment, okay, guys? So don't lose your minds. Stick with me for a sec. Unfortunately, guys, Lucia has been receiving a lot of hate for her collaboration with Cinder. That is right. She says, I believe in forgiveness, second chances, and love. Everyone, wow, cool. He practices what I preach. Some people, surprise Pikachu face. Look, I'm gonna tell you guys, the whole thing with Cinder is a very moral, ethical argument, right? If you want to support Cinder, do it, dude. If you want to hang out with Cinder, that is your prerogative, you know? Like, that's totally fine. Do I like Cinder? I told you guys, I'm not a Cinder fan, right? Especially after the Google Docu, all that. But why are you upset with her for collaborating with her? She can do whatever the fuck she wants. Why does it matter to you guys? Like, let her play with who she likes, and if this is her friend, support that. Like, what the fuck? It's so crazy to me that everybody goes on and on about this and that, all Cinder, blah, 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 blah. Like, dude, just because somebody collabs with her doesn't mean that they're, like, fucking, like, stained forever. Like, who cares, dude? Who literally cares? If she wants to support Cinder, she's allowed to do that. Just be kind, exactly. She's an adult, she can be with friends however she wants to be, exactly. No, we have to Cinder hate. Never mind. Yeah, exactly. Like, Cinder's allowed to have friends. They were allowed to be friends with Cinder, right? It's up to you as an individual what you want to decide you want to do with that whole situation, right? That's totally fine. Everybody's going to think differently, and that's okay, but don't take it out on other people. I'm sure the Pyro Pup Cinder would say the exact same thing. Leave her alone, man. In other news, guys, we do got to talk about what's going on here with Camilla. Unfortunately, guys, I got a little bit of bad news. In case you did not hear, Camilla did lose some of her family members due to what's going on. Some of her family was killed with the current goings on in our world, which is really sad. But unfortunately, chat, people were actually attacking Camilla over her voice, which is insane to me, chat. I mean, imagine being so problematic and so hateful towards somebody just because you don't like their voice or for whatever reason, right? They just lost family due to what is going on right now. Why are you focused more on that? Even Camilla says, we live in a world where some people are more focused on my voice than the situation at hand. What happened to empathy, dude? What happened to empathy? Camilla says, this is my career and I'm allowed to share tragic events. But the people I see every day so they understand why I'm not performing at my best. Empathy is not hard. I haven't done anything to you personally for you to be this cruel with your words. And I agree with her 100%. No reason, chat, to send any hate her way. Of course, Zuzu adds to this. Okay, so to clarify, if you talk about your life on stream, you're taking advantage of sympathy. If you don't talk about your life on stream, you're hiding something. If you take a break, you're lazy and a V-tweeter. If you stream even when you're down, you're crying is manipulative. I mean, there's 1,000 other situations for this, right? Like, if you like pancakes, you eat waffles, it's horrible, guys. There's no empathy in our world anymore, and it's really, really sad. So, guys, please take a moment. I know, Mishi. I mean, we looked at one earlier. But I will tell you guys, be more empathetic. Practice empathy. Practice love towards people. I mean, there is no need to hate on somebody that's going through something so horrible, let alone hate on them in general, just because they're a bit different or you don't like them. It's a horrible thing. It's a horrible thing, chat. I mean, I've got, not to the same degree, but, you know, I've gotten hate for stuff just because I'm a little different, guys. And I'm sure you have in your life as well. But to try to say such hateful things towards Camilla when she's going through something so intense, right? Something so devastating. Absolutely horrible, guys. We're our own streamers, and we get to decide what we want to talk about, what we want to communicate on our stream. And I think that for people to try to undermine that is really fucked up. It's really fucked up. In other news as well, guys, I do want to talk to you about some artist issues going on that I haven't been able to get to. But there seems to be some kind of issue going on recently with a person named Rena. Rena actually, you can win a model through these raffles, right? Well, Celeste goes on to say they demanded a $100 payment from the raffle win to have streaming rights. When I refused to pay for it, they said they would revisit the rights. Once the model was done, they'd never finished it. The model was traced from a previous commission as well. So, what if you win a raffle for a model? Why are you charging $100 for it? That doesn't make sense, right? You're like, oh, well, the rights for it. Like, it's either a full model or not, right? Like, it's a scam, right? It's absolutely a scam. Celeste goes on to actually add to this. And we actually went through this document a while ago, chat. It was a few months ago. But the follow-up to this was, hi, dear. I sincerely apologize for the inconvenience caused. I truly regret this situation. However, I also want to thank you as the experience has helped me grow and improve. Regarding the Vtuber giveaway you previously won, I'd like to kindly ask if you'd be open to me remaking your Vtuber model. I'd love to chance to refine and improve. I look forward to your response and hope we can continue to stay in touch. What's weird, though, is they still don't mention the $100 fee. Like, that's a scam, right? Yeah, it's like a forced commission. So they're like, well, I want to remake it for you, but also I'm still going to charge you $100. Like, which one is it, you know? Which one is it? So very weird situation. I always encourage you guys, if you see something like that, don't buy into stuff like that. That's wild. Speaking of raffle situations, chat, we also got to talk about what's going on here with Drift. And unfortunately, Drift has had an issue with somebody doing a raffle as well. So let's take a listen, guys.
So I tried being civil about this, but you've left me no choice. I won a raffle back in November and have received no communication since. Bud has read my messages and hosted other raffles since messaging me that I've won. I don't care about the banner anymore, it's the lack of professionalism and communication. Beware of working with this guy, whether it be from an art raffle or anything else.
I don't understand why people do raffles and then don't follow up, you know what I mean? The reason the second message is in March was sent, by the way, is because he read it the day I did send it and did respond. So let's take a look here at the message from Rinmaru that says, hi, congratulations on winning my iBanner art raffle. This was November 9th, 2025. So yeah, it's engagement bait 8 months ago, right, chat? 7 months ago, sorry. Please send me your OC reference, any details you like for the banner. I'm excited to start working on it soon. This has all of her ref art. This was on the 10th. The 22nd here, I'm just mentioning you to bump this up to get my notifications and not get lost. Feel free to ignore this. And then a follow-up on December 15th. I don't know if this is showing you her art. It doesn't show the refs I put here, so I'm going to drop and post them again. Again, follow-up on March 15th. Hey, I'm sorry, Saturday, February 21st. Waves had him nothing. March 15th. Hey, post another message on the 19th. I'd appreciate if I could get a response from you regarding the raffle. Since you messaged me in November, I have not got a single message after to any of the check-ins, even if it's to say, hey, I won't start until X month. I'm feeling extremely led on here, says the raffle ended November 9th, and it's currently March 19th with nothing since the 9th of November. Guys, that's so fucked up. Like, I'm just gonna say, don't put a raffle out there if you're not gonna follow up. That's really shitty. Can I please get some type of response? I know you've seen these as a little check marks for read receipts as full them. So again, chat, be really, really careful out there. Messed up situation, man. Messed up. Of course, also, we have another artist that you might want to be on the lookout for. So let's take a look at what Kai says. Be careful working with this artist. Let's take a look.
I'm no longer working with my model artist, and I want to share a word of caution. I don't feel right staying silent when I see friends or viewers tell me they've considered commissioning him because of me. This is based only on my experience. If others had better ones, that's wonderful. That said, my experience involved repeated spotty excuses, missed deadlines, and updates being delayed from weeks to even months, years, even having to cancel projects due to a lack of WIP a week before the deadline. Communication was incredibly inconsistent, and I was often left without replies for weeks or months while he was active elsewhere, and so much more.
I'm gonna tell you, when you work with an artist, an actual like artist, they're gonna give you a hard cutoff, right? They're gonna be like, this is the time, this is when you gotta, you're gonna get your stuff, etc., right? If you don't have a hard date, you need to do a better job in pushing for that as a person commissioning, but most artists are gonna give that to you anyway. Hold them accountable. Your artists, yes, you need their skills to help you, but they also have to be professional. And if you set dates together, right, and deadlines, they need to meet those, right?
I tried to be patient and supportive because I wanted to trust my friend, but it was genuinely making me miserable. I love my model and put a lot time and savings into it, and since people may find him through my credits, I felt it was important to speak up so others can make informed decisions. I hope others have better experiences than I did. But I would still recommend saving yourself the headache instead.
Yeah, very understandable. So you can take a look at these DMs. This is back on the 30th of December. Says, we'll update you on the 2nd of January. Nice. Follows up on the 3rd. Mooney says to be able to put us on the list so we can fish the model early. They say, hello. I'll send an update today. My bad. I got a bit relaxed after fishing one cob. Noted. They follow up. Hello. What would the timeline for this outfit be? I know it's a far time from blank, but for peace of mind and to avoid burnout, procrastination and making of it. Hello, hello, hello. Inroad sketches. Hello. Now we're at March 18th. See, my bad, connection issues. My PC got some issues as well. You can't contact them? Everybody has a phone. Don't lie. Let me see you sketch in the morning. Damn, really sorry, bro. Okay. Text in 2 days later. Hello. No follow-up. Yeah, talking about like, hey, there's blackouts. I can't touch much. Blackouts. Connection is pretty janky, etc. My body is too sick. I'm sick. Yeah, just making so many excuses out of everything, Chad. So my advice to you is make a hard deadline and hold people to it. Otherwise, get a refund. It sucks, but you will find somebody that is a professional, chat. That is professional. Well, guys, it looks like we're at the end. That is right, guys. 4 minutes left in the summon-thon. Yes.
The one that really made me very upset was that one person that created that dumb chud or woke VTuber list that we remembered a month earlier that was using Camimi's tragedy to get back at Kirsha for just simply giving Camilla support. So unnecessary and beyond disrespectful to Camilla, and so
I don't know the whole thing
brain-rotting.
behind that, but
I honestly
definitely
don't
like to
know
look
how
into that
people
more.
sleep at night saying disgusting stuff like that at someone's most saddest moments.
Yeah, I don't really know the whole thing for that, but I would definitely be interested in looking at it for sure. Yeah, you'll definitely have to let me know. Anything Kier supports assholes attack. I mean, like, so the thing about like your community, right? Yo, Aqua, thank you so much. Thank you for the 2 gifted. Let's go. I think the thing is like you're only responsible for your community for. You're only responsible for your community up to a certain level, right? You can't control everybody, right? And I think that's important to call out as well. You just can't. There's no possible way for you to constantly be responsible for everybody. Queso, thank you so much.
Making a mother of all omelets here, Jack. Can't thread over every egg. I want you to die. Can't hurt me, Jack. Nanomachine, son.
Bruh, thank you so much for the 10, Siriu. All right, well, I got a little bit more news to go through, so never mind. Let's keep newsing it up, guys. Hope you have a good. Oh, it's not over. Never mind. JK. No, I got more news, guys. I got more news. I got more things to talk about. I know I'm radio colors. Let's go. I'm Glorp. Oh no, I stole PB Slayer's Glorp. Yeah, I have to look more into that. I don't know. But yeah, that sounds kind of crazy. You have to put that in the Discord. I just don't know the full context of it. I'm gonna hold off on commenting on that one. Glorp, Laura. Anyway, chat, let's take a look here at the Vtblacklists. Not Vtuber blacklist, Vtblacklists. And it looks like we have some more names that have been added to it. Let's take a look. We have Monday the VE. Crimes, grooming, abuse, harassment, stalking, etc. Here's a Google docu where one of the victims on Monday sent for us to share. Oliver shares their experiences with them when they were 14. From the Google document, Monday he sent Oliver another minor's not safe for work artwork. Johnny was a 13-year-old minor who Monday encouraged to make fun of their character doing sexual acts of Monday's persona. Oliver was only 15 when Monday sent the artwork. What the hell? Okay, quickly. Quality lewd. Didn't she yell at us for sending each other hentai one time? Who's shining? Yeah, she did, but now look what she's doing. A hypocrite, she drew her OC sucking me off. What's a demon girl? I can show you how it looks so you can see butter tart. You showed me already based on my OC begging her. Oh wait, I don't know. Show. Okay, BRB. Why are you sharing prawn with a minor? Oliver screenshots on Monday the VA trying to gather dirt on Hot Food Panda, harassed them after he spoken about their experience. But Monday the VA, he then used his own friends to participate in the harassment against Hot Food Panda. You got any dirt on hot food that I can use? No, like anything at all. I don't involve myself in drama. I'm leaving your name out of it. Only when I was forced into it. I'm gathering shit on hot food. What the fuck? What the fuck, dude? Screenshot sent by another victim who is his ex-partner. He's been stalking and tracking his ex. I take it you're already aware of what's happened, and I figured I'd share context about the situation whenever you're able to hear about it. Yeah, I am. Also, of course, what happened. Oh boy, where do I begin? I think it might just be a copy-paste what I sent to his mom. Hold on, holy shit. Dude, these stories here are nuts, chat. Every time that I go into these. Alright, so it started when Blank and I broke up last August. Because I lost feelings, he respected it. And we still had a close friendship up until January. But we started sharing things we shouldn't have as exes. I didn't realize I shouldn't have been sharing sexual details with my ex. I had a conversation with two friends who told me he was extremely worried about someone new in my life. And that obviously wasn't healthy for him to continue to spend so much time around me in the offline space to a point it feels suffocating, so I asked for a month break. So I decided to prioritize more of my life outside of him, plus some other friends at work, and I thought things were okay until I found out he continued to do this with mutual friends. Only recently introduced him to, except he was framing this person in my life as someone who was potentially sexually predatory because he didn't know him well and he had a bad experience with men in the past, to the point where sexual details were shared about me and this person without my consent again. Yeah, that's messed up. What was that noise? Oh, you talking about this one? That's a thing for my, that's for me to keep my, one of my windows on top. Yeah, that's a thing for my window to stay on top. So I can see stuff. Yeah, no, it's a thing for me. You're good, you're good. Yeah, you want me to play it for you? It sounds like the backing for a Kirby song. Yeah, it does. I love that. Yeah, I like the sound. Yo, Mari, what's up? How are you, Mari? Thank you so much for the raid. Everybody say hi to Mari. What's up, cutie? Hope you're doing well. We're covering some Vtuber news. Hello, everybody. We have 4 minutes left in the subathon. Roll that raid video. Thank you so much for being here. I really do appreciate you. The subathon finale. I don't know about all that, but I'm trying to get there. I'm trying to get there. What's up, Raiders? Hope you're doing great. I am flipping out. No, literally, I'm flipping out. And I hope you guys are doing absolutely wonderful. Welcome to potentially the end of my 462-day subathon. It's been a wild one. How are you, Mari? What's up? How was your stream today? What'd you end up doing? Nah, it's happening, guys. It's happening. You can definitely tell. 3 minutes left. Let's call it a fucking day, chat. I do want to just, one more thing I want to add about this thing we were looking at. This person actually has rebranded to NeoVoid_VT2. So that is the end of the information, guys, about that particular VTuber. So we were already at a good cutoff. Oh, Tomodachi Life, nice. It looks so fun. I love you put Ollie in there too. That's so cute. Did you see the clip with Chibi with Bowser and her mom? I was dying. It was so funny. Scuba Steve, thank you for giving us something, Mari. Appreciate you. Thank you so much. So, Mods, if you want to go ahead and announce, that's totally okay. So, guys, I want to talk about the subathon for a moment. Senior Clip in March. I know, I love that one so much. It killed me. It killed me with the Ollie one. So, guys, if you don't know, this subathon has been going on for 462 days. Absolutely wild. And I just want to take a moment and say thank you all so much. Thank you for the tier 3 as well, Project Zero. I know whoever is the last person to sub or gift a sub is going to win $1,000. And I think it's going to be one of you today. And I just want to say thank you so much. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Mama Doki got Bowser's heart and she didn't. It was so funny. It was so funny. But I am incredibly grateful, every single one of you. Thank you for this amazing subathon and keeping it going for so long. It has been an absolute ride, Yo, Captain, thank you for the 2. Cook, thank you for the 5. Thank you so much. The Giga Chats are here, chat. The Giga Chats. All right, look. We're gonna try to kill the subathon right now. There's only 6 minutes left. Thank you so much, guys. Aqua, thank you as well for gifting a sub. Stop gifting and eat that one. Everybody stop and get off your computer. Wait for the no. Nah, it's fine. We got 6 minutes left. I'm so glad Amari's here so we can appreciate it together. But I hope you've been doing good, so thanks for hanging out, sweetheart. Yo, Seymour, thank you for the 5, dude. Thank you so much. Guys, stop subbing. The subathon wants to be over, guys. Stop fucking subbing. Stop subbing, chat. We were gonna get a treasure trade earlier. I'm just banning everybody so I can win. That's the play. Yeah, that's the play, I think. Kuro, thank you for giving us some as well. Guys, you know, you're supposed to let it die, guys. Just let it go. Let it die. You know that song by, Guns N' Roses? It's like, live and let die? Yeah, take the part that's like, let it die. What if we don't? Why let it die? I can't believe we didn't hit another hype train. Thank you so much.
You didn't drink your milk.
Why should I? I hate it.
You're going to be small and stunted forever if you keep using that stupid excuse! Shut up! I don't have to drink it if I don't wanna!
Y'all are fucking nuts, I swear to God. You shouldn't have mentioned the money now, the fools all want it. I mean, it's always been there, dude. I'm just reminding, Virgin, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. I get to finally see you again, Lara. It's been so long since I've been a live stream. Yeah, what's going on, Breezy? Where you been? Yeah, just close your eyes and embrace the end. It's like that, fucking meme with God of War. You know, the one where he like falls off the fucking mountain and it starts playing that Aerosmith song? That's the one I'm thinking of. Go in, go nuts, go nuts. No, the stream is not over until the subathon is over, chat. You let the subathon in, she'll never let you forget it. She'll lord her victory over you forever. Could be, have I told you lately something I wanted to tell you? Could be, I just wanted to tell you something. Can you come closer? Yeah, can you come closer? Yeah, you. We just come closer really quick. I just want to tell you something, just between you and me, okay? Just really, you know, between me, you and me, okay? I'm gonna whisper it to you, okay? Alright, just for you and me, okay? Are you ready? Okay, awesome. I'm gonna tell you right now. You ready? It's between you and me. Yeah, could be. Shut the fuck up. Aqua, thank you for giving a sub, Kuro. Thank you for the 5 gifted, dude. I appreciate all of you. Oh, God. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you for all the subs. Guys, look, there's only 12 minutes left. Just let it die, guys. It's okay. I love it when you tell me to shut the fuck up. Yeah, see, I knew you'd be into that. Because you're bottom, so, you know.
Cafe Corvus
oh
says,
my God.
will chat raise the time? Cafe Corvus,
oh no.
Wondering if chat will extend the time? Let's keep the interactions engaging and the participation active. Encourage the viewers to join in and keep the momentum going.
Shut the fuck
Also,
up, Elara. Shut up. Let it die, Elara. Shut the fuck up. Yeah, what's up, Nick? How are you? I like watching a train wreck. Well, that's what the entirety of my life is, and also the stream. So, Lara, if you want to get V to be quiet, just tell her.
You guys wouldn't take 1K from a poor, one-eyed little guy.
I'm telling her,
Would
Badoo.
you chat?
Yeah, what do you mean, Badoo? Yeah, Darth needs a new eyeball, guys. Yeah, let him fund his eyeball. Let him have this, chat. He needs his eyeball. Alright, I'm changing the title to The End of the Subathon, question mark. Oh my God, I can't believe we're here, chat. I can't believe we're here. The end of the subathon. We made it so far. I'm so proud of all of you, by the way. The fact that we've gone so long. Yo, Saturday Dragon, thank you for the... Are you serious, dude? Are you serious? Thank you for the $30 dono, Shadow Dragon. Bruh. Bruh, thank you for the dono, dude. 41 minutes. Okay, that's fine. I'll stay here for 40 minutes. I'll just look pretty, guys. I'll just do this. I'll just spin my model around just over and over for 40 minutes. We can do that, right, guys? Yeah, this is great. We'll just spin. You spin me right round, baby, right round. When you go down now. Don't count your kumis before the ads. What the fuck? Yeah, guys, we'll stay here for 40 minutes. It's fine. It's all good. Did you just get flashes? I mean, I'm not complaining about it. No, you did not just get flashes. You got to flip. Hey, tell me the horse. Remember, guys, you can donate 1,000 and still recoup. Yes, exactly. Guys, donate 1,000. You can still coop. You can still get it back. Taco, thank you for giving us 7. Crow, thank you for the 5 gifted subs as well. Appreciate all of you. Thank you so much. Wait a second. Okay, hold on. Hype train level 6. Mods, should we do it? Mods, should we do it? Wait, I'm talking to my mods. Everybody, close your ears. Mods, can we do it? Oh my God, I can't believe we're at an hour. Sure, okay, we're activating. We're activating, chat. All right, here we go. Chat, it's time to make a deal. Chat, we are at a level 6 hype train right now. So you know what? I'm gonna give you something special today. If we hit a level 20 hype train, chat, I will add not 30 minutes, but 1 entire hour. Let's go. All we need, guys, is a level 20 hype train, and we will add 1 full hour. Chill the timer. What do you got, chat? Let's see. She never learns. What do you mean? I learn all the time. I'm big brain. Okay, shut the fuck up, Misu. You take the deal or not, bro. Take the deal or not. Like, oh, it's too low. Take the deal or not. Eat Arby's and we'll release you. Already ate Arby's a few days ago. You're gonna get way more than an hour just to get a level 15. I said what I said, chat. I said what I said. If you guys are just gonna complain, then I'm not gonna give you any deals. No deals at all, chat. I guarantee you chat will get more than an hour just getting level 20, but we'll take it. No deal, not worth time to enter time.
Take what you can get.
All right, maybe.
Chat.
Well, yeah, well, the Whapper, then what exactly would you find to be worthwhile then, you know? I'm a kind, benevolent leader. Surely we can make a deal. Yeah, surely we can make a deal, right?
Elara, we know this soupathon will never end. For it has been cursed with the never-ending story curse. Now watch as someone gift another 300 subs.
I like your funny words, Magic Elf. 4 hours? 4 hours, dude. Are you serious? Nah, no deal. No deal, chat. 4 hours is too much. 4 hours? 4 hours is crazy. Nah. You fool, you never negotiate with chat. It's like negotiating with terrorists. What's up, Pika? Yeah, I should know better right now. Triple the time, that's my conditions. Okay, fine. 3 hours, chat. I'll play the music again. Okay, here we go. Here we go, chat. Yes, we are at level 6 hype train. If we hit level 20, I will add 3 hours to the timer. Yippee! Okay, I'm turning the music off now. That's the wrong music. Yippee! Are you happy now, chat? Are you happy now?
We don't negotiate with
Then leave me the
chatters.
fuck alone. What would you even do with the Summon ends? Is he part of your branding now? You know, Rizzy, I'll take a break. That's what I'll do. I will take a break. Who got their taxes and paid already? I did. How about you? Tell me a bottom, but look how fast. Okay, look, I'm kind, Code V. I'm kind. Being a bottom and being kind are two different things. It's okay, you don't understand that because you're too much of a bottom, but I mean, it's all good. It's all good. I'll teach you sometime, okay?
1003 hours.
Oh my god, I already did 6-7 hours. We can't do 6-7 hours again. We already did 6-7 hours, guys. Are y'all crazy? Yo, what's up, Fuzztalk? How are you? I haven't seen you in a while, dude. What's up? What's going on with you, sweetheart? Didn't Lara say she wants to get to the Summon to day 500? I thought that's what we were trying to do. Yeah, I thought we were trying to get to day 500. I guess not. I mean, it's fine.
It's time to stop.
You can't do that to me.
Okay?
It's time to stop.
Where the fuck are your parents?
Bro, are you serious? Seymour, thank you for the 2 gifted, dude. It's time to stop. That's not what we were talking about, bro. The timer just stops. You know what I mean? Like, you just clap and that shit just absolutely just fucking stops. Like, that'd be nuts. That would actually be so cool. But no, we're not gonna do that. What the heck? Are your parents? Yeah, where are your parents, chat? On this sweet little bee wanted to get to 500 somehow. We can't let her choose me dreams. Nah, please shut it down. Shut it down. Thank you guys so much for the level 7 hype train. Y'all are incredible. I will give you a celebration. Seymour, stop gifting subs. Let it die, dude. Thank you for the 5 gifted, man. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate all of you and all of your support, guys. You're all incredible. Thank you so much. Reminds you of that game character yelling, "Release me. Release me." Like, I'm cool sitting here for 44 minutes, guys. We can go to the edge of nothingness. I'm down to start my descent into the void, guys. It's gotta happen eventually, right? Thank you for all the subs, guys. I do appreciate you. You want to see where the Summon goes next year? Bro, we're not going till next year. When do you even start? I mean, for today's Savage, until tomorrow rolls around. You know. Yeah, until tomorrow rolls around. Yeah, you know, I joke about that a lot, could be. I said I'm gonna graduate when the timer runs out. Literally more JonTron or AVG and JonTron. Some of the names alarm might go back to Germany. I'm never going back to Germany. I'm not gonna see that fucking dude. Hell no, hell no. You can't trick me. What's that? Someone is gonna continue. Shut the fuck up. We follow Mr. Beast's record making rules as in no rules. I didn't know Laura was a German elf, bro. I'm not that fucking dude. That guy. I'm not going back to Germany ever because if I have to run into that guy again, I'm gonna fucking explode out of embarrassment. Someone clip that and show to Laura in 2027. Nah, no way. Quit edging us, Laura. You know, that's the first time I've ever heard that. Normally they're like, oh yes, do it more. I've never heard the quit edging, but you know, everybody to each their own. That's cool. We can Mr. Beast challenge on how long we can keep this subathon going. Yeah, we need Mr. Beast to be like, they'll earn $1 million if they can keep the subathon going for 670 days. Who gets edged by a bottom? I don't know, Fuzzdog. Why don't you tell us, since that's clearly about you? I literally pulled a no you. All right, chat. What do you think? Let's do a vote. Do we roll this over until tomorrow, or do we stick it out to the end, chat? What do you think? Here it is. Do we roll it to tomorrow? Yes or no? Are we gonna stick it out until everything is dead today, chat? Type yes if you want to roll it out. No if you don't want to roll it out. Let me contact my wealthy family members. Oh, okay, that's cool. Yeah, just go ahead. You just contact them. Make sure that you also get them in contact with me because I need to send a small loan to a Nigerian prince. Yeah, if you can send that over to me, that'd be great. Yeah, that'd be awesome. Yeah, thank you so much. Why is edging gonna continue? Yeah, but at least I'll be able to do reacts, so it kind of like balances. Depends how gross and titten you are. Okay, so give me a number between 1 and 100. Yeah, for a level of gross and titten, Darth, what level are we talking about? Give me a number between 1 and 100. Oh, of course, it's got to be 100. How can I guess anything else? Okay, so you say 100, right? 100. I'm really scared for what's about to happen, chat. I would like to apologize for what is about to take place. Okay, I just want to formally put that out there. Okay. I mean, he did say 100. He did say 100. He did say 100. Yeah, it's like a fucking flying saucer, dude. Oh my god, Persona, thank you for the 10. Oh my god, dude. You almost got me during that. That would have been incredible, actually. Oh my god, guys, y'all are wild as fuck. Y'all are wild. Oh my god. Y'all are wild as fuck. Okay, well, I guess we're rolling this over to tomorrow, but you're still doing reacts tomorrow? Yep. Yeah, no, I'm doing reacts tomorrow. I never said I was doing news tomorrow. No, we're doing reacts tomorrow, sweetheart. I never, ever, change my Monday schedule. Ever. It's always the same. So, yeah, 0, wait. No, 0 is regular. Yeah, I can't change that one. Yeah, I can't change that one. All right, guys, so I guess we're going to roll it over till tomorrow. So, thank you all so much for being here. I appreciate you all. I hope that you had a great time. Thank you for discussing the news with me. As always, y'all are absolutely amazing, guys. Thank you so much. All right, guys, we're going to go see Yomi. Yomi just debuted their new Nier Automata outfit, but the important part here is that Nier Automata is one of the greatest games of all time, and we need to give Yomi some support. So thank you guys so much. 45 minutes on the timer. I'll see you tomorrow for somebody that's going to win that big prize, okay? I'm going to go sleep because I didn't sleep last night. So thank you guys so much. See you around, guys. Have a good time with Yomi, okay? Bye, everybody.